Hello. Welcome, everybody, to the next episode of your favorite podcast. This is the Momentum Mod Team Q&A. My name is Nick, a.k.A. Gocnak. I'm the project and development lead of Momentum, joined with some of my lovely team members. We'll go through the list in a sec here, but it's great to see all of you guys. Sorry about the delayed start on this. I was a little bit held up, but we were also just, kind of getting some stuff put together here. Let's go ahead down the list. You guys can introduce yourselves, say maybe what you've been working on or doing, and we'll get going from there.
Am I first?
Yeah,
'Cause
you
I'm
are
not-
first, actually. Yeah. 'Cause
Oh!
you're streaming.
I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm Tom. I'm web UI, etc. lead, sort of. I do lots of stuff. I've been writing legal documents with Nick recently, which has felt very out of place for me. But philosophy is great.
It's philosophy. It's like philosophy around
philosophy and
society.
yeah.
You know,
Writing legal text feels like more like philosophy than philosophy. It's like the worst, most driest analytical philosophy you've ever read. It's like wine on steroids. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Gordy, do you want to play so I can? That is really good.
We got some bugs that we're figuring
We're going
out.
to Classics 3 and I'll just spec you.
I'm in the
that
lobby.
in a
I'm
Yeah,
on
cool.
Surf Classics.
Bog.
What? We're playing classics now? Okay, I'm so confused.
Classics 3, and I'm going to just spec Gordy.
Speaking
we
of
have
Gordy.
a bug right now where people that are. I am so confused as to why this is, but apparently we Nick is on Linux now since like a month ago.
Oh no,
so
since
Nick,
like April. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Nick's we have a very weird bug where people can't connect based on their operating system, which doesn't make much sense. Apparently I'm low volume. If you turned me down, Nick, in the past, have I rambled too much?
No, you were 120%. I just bumped you to 140. It might be your mic gain.
It might be. I put it a bit closer. My microphone is like an ancient condenser mic that sits on a big pile of books.
Oh, classic.
A Nietzsche, an Oppenheimer, and another Nietzsche book. And I don't know. Yeah. Just random books I have sitting around.
We'll have to get you a mic arm, a boom arm. They're like
I'll expense it.
Yeah. All right, moving on to Gordy. Hello.
Hi, I'm a web developer in Momentum Dev Team. I'm
doing
much
awesome
stuff.
stuff.
I'm fixing stuff there mostly, and
fixing my bullshit. Start retelling that way.
I'm still doing some features and all of that, so that the game can interact with the website and stuff, and can save all your runs and serve them to all the other players.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hell yeah. And then last but not least, we got Panzer.
Hey, I'm Panzer. I make tools. I make maps. I've been doing a lot of engine development recently, including a lot of polishing and bug fixes for O10. So looking like we're getting pretty close to the end of the road.
We are. Excellent segue into what I want to talk about. Our first asked question was everybody been up to? I actually want to hijack this again, so give me a second, guys. We hide that and show this and do this and do this, and here we go. Yay, it's the board again. Okay, so just wanted to show this off because we did this a couple, streams ago. We are making excellent progress on O10.0 every single day. For those that aren't, technically savvy or in our Discord complaining or anything, you might not know about this board, but we do all of our project tracking pretty much as publicly as possible so that you guys are aware of everything that we need to do, everything that's left for feature releases for, what's coming up in the next 10X, O10.1, O10.2, etc. All of that's going to be public. We use our public GitHub, our game repo, which used to be our open source code, but ever since we got licensed by Valve, it's closed source. But anyway, we still use the repository for tracking issues and bug reports and feature requests and things like that. And then we divvy them up into these boards on GitHub that allow us to not only track work for developers, but also show you guys what exactly we're working on and how much stuff is left. So the O10.0 release board here, I've shown it off before. You might have seen this before in another Q&A, but we've been making excellent progress. So we're over 200 cards done. A lot of the cards in the done column are either bugs that came up from features that we added. They were giant
Some of them
cards,
are chungus.
giant chungus cards.
Some of them
that
is like
was just
refactor
one
zoning.
Yes,
And it's like a year of work from one dev.
Exactly. It was like a year of work, tons of other devs like doing different parts for it and stuff like that. So there's a lot of work in here. Walter agrees if you hear my cat meowing in the background. But the main thing I want to show here, right, is the other columns on the left here, right? So we have 5 things in progress. In fact, this one by SL I think was done. So this one, okay, so technically we have 4 things in progress.
I've confirmed it's finished, but you can put
it's
it done
finished
right
now. Okay, yeah, sweet.
I'm happy with it.
Sweet. Okay, so
we
SL fixed that.
Over 200 cards for this update.
Yes.
It's insane.
Yes.
Just look at the done column.
But also, like, the done column is so misrepresentative because so many of the things in there are enormous issues.
Yes.
Like, genuinely things that are, like, 6 months of work for one dev.
Yes.
Like,
and
the replay refactor was, like, 1 issue, pretty much. And then you get, like, 20 bugs that come out of that are the same size issue, right? It's not a very good indicator. So, a lot of the stuff we've been doing the last couple of months have been relatively small themselves.
Yes.
The stuff we have remaining is pretty small. There's a couple of them that are kind of scary, but they make very good progress.
Yes.
Well, the remaining things are legal stuff you can talk about next. But.
Right. Yes. So I'm getting to that. So the goal. No, it's all good. The goal that we have with cards in the past were like, oh, like what are these like things that we need to like do or refactor. And it's harder to track bigger cards like that because there's so much like downstream work that needs to be done, or dependent work that needs to be done. And those aren't really like card worthy things to do as well. So it gets a little hard with project management to like say exactly what we need to do because like some of it's just like, hey, we need to like move these files to a different like folder or something. And that's not, anyway. There's a ton of work, right, that go into a lot of different cards here. The main thing that I want people to focus on is the numbers, right? So we have 4 things in progress right now. In fact, the thing that this bottom one, Peen Screaker, is working on, we're finishing up zoning tooling, right? That's very, very exciting. That's for map porting. That's for, adding maps to the game. That's necessary. We have some minor bugs as well that are just like very distracting. If they're hard to reproduce or something, we can always try to push it back to around like 0.10.1 or 0.10.2 if it doesn't actually prevent people from playing the game. But there are some things like obviously, right? We're going to be spectating. If I have to spectate somebody, I'll have to watch through Discord right now because spectating is broken on Linux. Stuff like that we're going to just be figuring out and fixing. It's not going to take forever compared to the amount of work that we already did for the bigger systems in 0.10.0. 0.10.0, let me just reiterate for people that don't know, is a giant refactor of pretty much everything in the game. We have completely overhauled replays. We've completely overhauled zones and zoning. We've completely overhauled multiplayer to use the new replay kind of like backend. We've like revamped our backend. We have a completely new backend server that's just amazing and like way more maintainable.
Deploy the new guy.
And so like there's all of these systems that go into Momentum that we have just completely redesigned to be able to handle the rest of the game, if that makes sense. Momentum as a surf and bunny hop game has been pretty much like done as a surf and bunny hop game since like 0.8.7, right? But we aren't a surf and bunny hop game anymore. We are
I don't agree.
A fully fledged platform that supports a variety of modes now. So that's what 0.10.0 was basically revamping the game in order to support. So we have, right, 5 things in progress now. Nice.
Nick, it was not that, and that's a really bad impression to give off. Like,
sorry.
So much of the new zoning stuff is for like the catering to like really complicated surf maps that we just couldn't deal with before.
That's true. Yeah, there are
it's like the replay system, which is going to be an issue for any game mode, and doing AC, the backbones that we have for that with the new replays, like it's absolutely not the case. I don't think that's quite what you were trying to say, but I think that's what you sort of said there. Is like
that's fair. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say that it was like ready like to go because it was still 0.8.7, right? Like it would have been 1.0 or something.
There's so much stuff in 0.8.7 that most of the work we're doing right now is just not game mode specific.
Right.
A lot of it is it's dealing with complex edge cases, but also
Right.
so much of this has AC in mind, and in terms of how much data we're actually collecting that we can do adequate anti-cheat.
Yes.
Then, it's very hard to summarize like everything in O10, but I mean, the kind of core things of zoning and replays, those which are kind of our two big refactors, which are originally going to be O10 and O11. We've merged into one. Oh, you're not even watching Gordy's stream, right?
Yeah, we were talking about the.
But yeah, I just want to say, like, those are not game mode specific things. And if you look at, like, so many of the concerns that we've had with existing momentum systems come from Rio, right? And Rio is best known as the lead dev on Horizon, which is a Surf and bhop CSGO server. And these concerns really do come from Surf and bhop. There's definitely extra considerations that come when it comes to other game modes. But in large, I would say that most of those things haven't been something that massively slowed us down. So yeah, sorry to like do that very long drawl about But I think it is important to establish we're not O10 is not getting slowed down just because of extra game modes. It's just unequivocally not the case.
That wasn't the point I was trying to make either. So thank you for correcting that. I wanted to emphasize that a lot of the refactoring work does also take into account a lot of needs that Surf and Bunny Hop had as well. But it was also accommodating all of the other modes that we plan to support now too. So that definitely is a better way to word that. Anyway, yes. So, right. With that in mind, right, a lot of this O10 work, the like larger chunks are done. The remaining chunks are these high priority bugs. Again, like spectating on Linux and stuff, right, being broken like that. Just fixing this just so that we don't have an influx of players that have a glaring issue with the game. Glaring game-breaking issues are the priority right now. That doesn't mean we're just trying to find new things that are breaking or anything. We're just playing the game with the features that we've added, or like you guys are as well, and just reporting bugs, and we prioritize them here, depending on, if it's actually game-breaking, like it is for Linux players or something. So that's realistically what's being added to do, if there is anything being added. The remainder of these are just things that, like an existing system doesn't, like start marks, right? Like not being saved, that just needs to be hooked up. It's like a trivial thing, and that was there before and got ripped out for some reason and needs to be added back really quick. So a lot of this work, these 15, in progress here, are they're I would say like the last like bits, the last crumbs to make sure that we have like a clean, slate, a clean plate for people to eat.
If we're being totally honest, like a few of these things we could leave out. A lot of this is different people are working on different topics.
Yes.
And we have a decent idea of who's going to be finished when.
Yes.
And so it makes sense to keep some of the issues on this board open, even though we may get to a point where, for instance, if a bunch of outstanding Rio's outstanding work gets finished very fast, we might be like, okay, we don't need to worry too much about the start mark getting reset thing. That doesn't need to genuinely block us releasing O10, right?
Right.
Apparently the audio is not great, by the way, Nick.
Okay, I'll raise you even more. You're at 155 now.
I could get more into my mic. Hello? Am I better? Does it matter if I'm like slouched or not slouched? If someone could let me know that, that'd be good.
The audio overall is really low? That's weird. Okay, I'll just raise that, I guess. Sorry about that.
Okay, so yeah, your system stuff.
I didn't change anything. All right. Thank you for letting us know. Yeah.
But like, I need to not have Gordy playing the game on. I'm so easily distracted.
Yeah, so some of these things can be kicked back to O10.1, O10.2, but a lot of these are either super trivial, and it's while we have some downtime while we're waiting for bug fixes from other devs to get in as well. We will revisit these, like we actually do pretty much every single week. We revisit this.
We do it
just
a
make
lot.
Sure.
And the lights are bringing up a lot.
And we're just making sure that we're on track of for delivering O10 and not adding cards that could be kicked down the road as well. So a lot of these are just really just straightforward or glaring issues with the systems that we've added. And then last but not least, this readiness column, so we can get back to gameplay so people aren't just tuning out. So we do have a config nuke that's coming. We are moving the config back into the game folder, but using this opportunity to rename convars and set realistic defaults for all of them. So this is coming with 0.10.0. So yeah. Somebody also asked if we're going to wipe the leaderboards and stuff at 1.0. Yes, 1.0 is our full release. It is a full wipe. It will be because we're going to be figuring out a lot about the rank system and the cosmetic XP system as well, and just figuring out a lot of stuff around that. So just a regular, we would do regular, and then also anti-cheat, right? So we're not expecting.
We could in the future we got to recalculate all XP on the fly. That's a big goal.
Yeah.
The new stuff.
Yeah,
but
XP
AC,
and the rank points are generated based on times, but like XP could be event based and stuff like that. So just figuring out how we want to do XP as well. But a lot of work in the we'll probably have an 011 that's going to be doing a lot of like save state and
maybe
and related work around that. Maybe an initial anti-cheat implementation as well. But that's down the line. We're gonna obviously shift priorities when we release 0.10 to just fixing glaring bugs so that people are stable in the game and not breaking it. And then we'll kind of figure out the game plan for 011. We'll be going through. We do have an 011 board, right? There's so many project boards. We do have so many. We have 73 cards for reference, right? Over 200 in 0.10.0, but only 73 in 011.
But a lot of these cards are disorganized. Like
for instance, they were kind of kicked back in place there just to settle. But we'll see. Realistically, what we'll be doing is obviously anti-cheats needed for 1.0, but we got to figure out exactly what systems we want to have in place and work on before 1.0. And just keeping it in boards in some capacity is how we do this. So last but not least, the 0.10 readiness column has always been just kind of more admin, general documentation bullshit work, right? That a lot of people don't like doing or waiting on, but it is necessary, right? If we're going to open the floodgates and tell people to zone maps, we need to point them to the guide that shows them how exactly to zone that map and what to look out for and replace and so on. It is a living document, but we need an actual document in place. Otherwise, we're just going to look like an idiot.
With documents like that, a massive thing is just getting to the point of being good enough. Then it gets constantly worked on after that. But right now, we still need some work on it.
Yes. And on top of that, we do, because we are generally opening up more, right, to a more a more public population, right? We're going to start to need to be a little more legally conscious around, having a privacy policy, having a DMCA policy, making sure that people, are aware of what our game is doing and what our, website would be collecting if you connect, and play the game, as well as, having terms of service, just general, what you would expect a platform to talk to you about, right? And let you know what it's doing. So a lot of legalese stuff that also needs to be done, but we're going to get a first draft for these that look pretty good based off of, we're actually looking to OSU in particular, because they're a very similar platform that has, user submitted content that could be targeted by music industry and stuff like that, right? So it's it's very similar. So we could actually, we can not yoink exactly their stuff, but it would be a good base to just see how they structured it, and then we'll consult with lawyers as well in order to have a properly written terms of service, privacy policy, DMCA policy as well, just to make sure that we're following the law exactly.
The main thing there is user submitted content and the fact that we're allowing user submitted maps, which means if people are submitting copyrighted content, we are not responsible for it, and we are giving copyright holders a way to say we will get rid of that content. As in, this is DMCA, right? This is a DMCA system, which is a US system, right? But I think it's generally used globally. That's the most important thing for us. And So if people on our DMC are claiming your map, we will give you a chance to respond to it or whatever. But for the most part, your map's probably getting taken down, and we won't let you submit maps like that in the future. At least if that person wants to submit maps again, we'll vet them very annoyingly, and yeah,
we got the
will
keys,
yell
by
at
the
you.
way.
Oh,
Just now.
do we wanna do it? Shall we do it this stream then? Shall we?
I'm down.
What time is it? Yeah, I mean, we're not even that far in. We don't have that many questions. Okay.
Right. We'll get through the questions.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
No. Let's announce it now.
Okay.
We got 150 keys, or
yes.
God, like our dealers finally responded. Okay. Right.
We got our latest hit. Valve gave us our latest hit.
Who here is watching that does not currently have access to Momentum mod? Say so in chat.
Speak now or
Might
forever
be
hold
like
your
no
peace.
one. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would be surprised.
Kitty doesn't.
I could have sworn Kidoo has one, but
yeah, you guys are not helpful when you don't have.
it's okay.
He's a mod. We have a video in mind that we would like to do, and we are going to give people keys.
Yes.
We would love to shoot it in the next couple of hours, but we need a bunch of people in game for that. And this is for the O10 trailer.
Yes.
If we're not getting many people that seem like they... Okay, we have 2 people right now. We can get 10. I think we should do it.
So the goal with the video...
Discord.
Oh, do we want to talk about what we're trying to do with the...
I don't want to say too much, but we are going to announce that we're doing public playtest. And so we would like to, for some footage for that video, we would like to have a bunch of people in a lobby together.
Yeah.
It would be ideal if there are people that have asked for playtest before. YouTube commenters would be quite funny. If we can't get...
We could reach out to
10
YouTube
people
commenters too.
This evening,
we have 150 keys.
Yeah, we'll do it over the week, and we'll do a stream in like a week from now.
Yeah, we could schedule it too. But yeah, we should definitely reach out to some...
One guy just pinged me but couldn't type in stream.
Okay.
I would say... well, we can't get 150. And also, I think that we put a limit in already.
It's 24 right now.
Yeah. Oh, is it? For fuck's sake.
Should we raise it?
Yeah, we have to get that out on stream. Which is...
So the too long didn't read of this board is that we are very close, and the keys that we're about to do is part of the video, the release video, which is part of O10 readiness, right? We have release video stuff that we want to do, and that involves ideally as many people in the lobby as possible for it.
Yeah, let's say this now then. We'll not do it this evening, but if people that are watching this video or have friends who are watching this video want to be involved with this, we will do it this time next week, or maybe like an hour earlier than this time this week. So for me, it's just turned 10 past 10 GMT.
Yes,
we'll do it at 9 past 10 GMT.
Yeah, 2 p.m. PST.
Yeah. So anyone that does not currently have a key, that would have a key, and I mean, people will abuse this or whatever and not join. That's fine, but ideally, people that don't have a key that would like to be involved with this time next week, we will have a big lobby. We'll do a little stream. We'll make a Discord event, whatever. We'll do a community announce as well. And yeah, people in the YouTube watchers or whatever, fine. I mean, we're already like almost half an hour in, right? So people that are just barely watching anything, they're just watching the first 5 minutes, so won't have seen this probably. You might read the comments and see stuff about that, but whatever. We're not trying to be really mean with people and like not let anyone get it. We're just saying we want to do a video. Is it over already?
Yes.
What is that? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The whole thing that we're currently promoting, where we're saying we're going to give people keys.
We're done.
Done.
No. So yeah,
okay.
well, we could grant the keys next weekend, like, and do it, like, if that makes sense. Like, we could get everybody that's going to get
Let's
a key.
do it like this. Join our Discord,
Yes.
The code word, swordfish.
Nice.
Join our Discord, same message, include the word swordfish. We will DM you a key, okay? Then come along, like
Impending
this time.
150 bot alt accounts. Just spam swordfish.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that would be good.
We
But,
would
okay,
want both
then,
gray
yeah.
maids, but like the idea is
anyone
that
that
we're
already
getting
has
a key.
absolutely.
Yeah, we
Basically, what we're
would
gonna
want
do-
people that don't have a key to be able to get in and be part of the release that is going to be public for everybody, if that makes sense. So like they're getting into the
Swordfish.
video that's going to announce that it's that is public for everybody, if that makes sense. So yeah, people
This
that
is-
already have keys can absolutely join this like video thing when we do it next weekend, because we'll want as many people as possible. This will also be a nice stress test of lobbies. We
Yeah,
haven't
exactly,
done that
exactly.
yet. So yeah, we have
Yeah.
150 keys. It's just meant to be a final hurrah for celebrate. Well, first of all, capturing stuff for the video, right, for O10,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
then yeah, like it's celebrating, right, O10 basically being around the corner. We don't have a date yet, but again, this board, right, the moment that this board has like 2 cards left or something in it, we'll probably have a release date in mind and announce it.
Exactly. So right now we are working on trailer stuff.
Yes.
Oh, you'll be on a vacation? I'm sorry, Chino. Just join the Discord, say swordfish. Yes, swordfish. So like sword as in chop your head off. Fish as in Gollum eating a fish. We banned the Gollum guy, didn't we? That was fun. Yeah. So, but yeah, just join the Discord. If people join it and then don't join the thing, it's not that big a deal. We're not gonna get that upset with people that are, doing it just for getting a key. But please, if you can, come along and we'll make this video.
Yes.
And this is just for the start of our. If you've seen all the Momentum release videos before, we always start stuff off with like a fun little thing.
Yes.
The last one we did, Ethan was playing the violin, or viola, I think.
Viola,
And
yeah.
It was very funny, completely over the top. We like doing those for those videos. We were spending like a month or 2 where our goal for this video was doing this crazy defrag map where we were going to then play it in reverse and show the whole thing. And it was annoyingly complicated, way too much work. But yeah, now our idea would be promote the fact that the playtest is public, so the video will be giving lots of people access. We will get on like Surf Utopia together and
some map that everyone knows and can play, and then we'll record some fun angles of everybody just basically just jumping down. It's really exciting. Like it's a really awesome way to start it off, because it's what better way to say, hey, everyone can play with than having people that haven't had access be able to join, and then also be in the video for that. And then also,
But also, if you want to be in a video, send us an angry comment on YouTube being like, when can I get a key? And then you might end up with the opening montage.
But make sure you're in our Discord, please. It's hard to facilitate key drops over YouTube comments. YouTube deletes our own fucking comments for some reason. I don't.
But join the Discord, and for us to just say the password is swordfish, which is a Mark Spuds' joke that I love. There it is, YouTube. Oh, I already posted it. What am I doing? Watch that.
Announcement for an announcement. No, it's it would be the video that you guys are going to be in is the O10 release. Like we release it with O10, if that makes sense. Like O10
we're letting
out,
some people
and,
in early.
The video they see.
The people that are watching the Q&A and paying attention to stuff and give a shit, we're giving you access a little bit early so you can be in the video. We're sorry access been so slow, but I mean,
it's about to be open.
We have not been in a position to open everything up. If we could have, we might have.
In fact, the current backend is on fire sometimes. I actually finally started burning down.
It went down. It went down the other day, and we genuinely did not know what the problem was. We just had to wait till it.
Yep. And it's like, what do you do?
I was prepared to like step in there with like node remote debugging stuff, and it would have been horrible.
Yeah. So please save us from that so we can get so we can get O10 out. Anyway, so
I need to sort it just for one moment.
No worries. Take it easy. Don't drown. All right, cool. So we'll take it from there. So yeah, so very exciting stuff. Again, no release date in mind, but we are getting really close, and this is just proof of that, right? Again, we want to reward people that are paying attention to the Q&As. Again, this isn't a punishment thing or anything. It's just rewarding people that have stuck through it, you know, attended these things, either lurking or not, right? Like, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your patience as we have worked through clearing this board. This is what we've been up to, right? I even forgot to drag these 3 over, right? So we've been working on this stuff. So it's so close. It's so close. Damn, we've been getting DDoS. I would be surprised because we're behind Cloudflare. So I haven't gotten an email about that, but I could check. I could check the logs. Anyway, yeah, I am very thankful. Very thankful for your guys' patience, and this is absolutely one way that we want to reward that, and then celebrate ideally the O10 gates opening together. But you guys get, you know, a little bit of a sneak peek right before we do that. Cool. Okay, so that's it for this board. That's what we've been up to. We're hard at work on O10.
Again, that.
Yeah, we also have a Discord tag now. Oh, that's a question that was asked. Shit. Anyway, we have a Discord tag now too, so that's also something we do. That's more flashy, you know. We can show that off. Hell yeah, you can represent momentum everywhere on Discord if you want by adopting our tag.
I think it's now.
Anyway, so that's it for the board. So let me switch back over to capturing.
We have 2 swordfishes already. You're gonna have to.
And then switch back to this and that and cool. All right.
Enjoying this. We're gonna have to get those keys in the Google Doc soon, Nick.
Yes, yeah, I can do that. If I'm spectating someone, I can actually do it while we're spectating. So, could get that. You want to get from Steamworks or?
I don't want to do too much tonight, but I could love it. Do we want to spec someone? You're watching me. Cause...
Yeah, I can. I mean, I can play the game, but I just need to get the keys in the dock, and then I can play.
Well, I can spec. Gordy was like Surf Classic.
Still playing Classics.
Oh, you still playing? Oh, you play Mom Spectate. We need to fix the UI for that. That could be a thing. Big doggo.
So boring.
Oh, is my doggo back? Oh, you can't see it on the fridge behind us. There's some kids from up the road who are big Loxy fans.
Oh.
Did a fun with her, and it's Loxy with multiple exclamation marks. Let me go get the script.
Absolutely.
We play literally anything besides classics. This map is putting me to sleep.
Who cares?
It's so boring.
We could do it. Let me.
This is the bad classics. Like the first 2 classics aren't even that good, and this is the bad version.
Yeah, I know it sucks, but I like the shit maps. Look more on stream. Do we like the new chat messages? By the way, is this on stream now? I have to stream pause. Yeah, yes. We have lobby join messages now. It should have some colons and stuff. It's not easy to read. I get it. Like we will work on that soon. Like X sleep join to lobby, and then X sleep like did lobbies. And then Traz wants colors. We should have some colors.
KJR and Nathan now. I think we have to play Kong.
Okay, some Kong. Kong. Gordy can't play Kong. Gordy's not a conker. I could
play some
try
Kong.
and beat Kong.
What are these maps? Kong map 8
you
looks
play
easy.
Kong, or...
Yeah. Kong map 8.
Speed 2 I played a bit.
Yeah, I could play Kong map 8. I'll do that.
I think Nathan has the second most Twitch. On me, because I stream.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
Oh, and Mirror World? Okay, fine. You're specking me, Nick, right?
Yeah. Yep, let me get those keys.
Ugh. Yeah, can someone else do key drops, if that's okay?
Yeah.
Again, just for people that watch on YouTube, after the next week, we're not doing this, okay? It is literally...
This is the last time that we're actually ever going to need to drop keys during the stream, because, again, the game will be public
if you
after this.
Like, if you missed it, it's just going to be no, I'm sorry.
Well, ideally don't even need to ask after it, because, yeah, like...
Yeah, for sure.
realistically, O10's within the next couple of months. Like that's where we're at right now. We're finishing up media videos,
but also,
stuff, documentation stuff. It won't take over 2 months, but we don't know an exact date yet.
The important legal stuff we've mostly gotten done as well, which is a massive weight off our shoulders. And I just want to say, legal stuff we just because we had so much other stuff on, like we hadn't realized until quite recently, like how much stuff we do want to do. And Nick has been fantastic ever since then in terms of like really like taking leadership on that and just getting through a bunch of it. And it's really fucking boring work. I really appreciate him doing.
It's administrative work that needed to be done for 1.0 anyway. Like I was planning on it, but yeah, we kind of bumped the need up to O10 with the public playtest. But for reference, by the way, on why we don't generate keys, the last time we did was 2023. Before this.
Oh really?
And then so now 2025. All right, let me get these.
I am doing horrifically at Conk. Panzer, are you playing better? Or should I just spec you?
I'm terrible at Conk.
You seem to have caught up with me. All my muscle memory is gone. It's been so long.
Download those. I love how they zip it up.
Jacko,
it's already 3 kilobytes.
In the map from the menu. This UI here is crap. It was written in JavaScript by BLT, who did his best, but it was at the time when we were not sure how to do panorama UI very well. And so
6/28. What's today? Yeah, it's the 28th, right? I'm losing it. All right. Anyway, there you go. 150 keys in the dock.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, wait, hold on. That's the wrong font. Hold on.
Other team people want to do this? Hi, Panzer. Okay, just go shooting up.
This is consoleless. Let me just change it.
Animations are not quite done. Also, what is this?
There we go.
Clamping.
Okay. There we go. So keys good there.
Am I going? Okay. I don't want to be playing the game right now.
Is the open collective money being used for lawyers? No. I'm paying out of pocket for them just for now. It's eventually probably going to go a little bit towards it just to help alleviate if it becomes too much. But I don't expect the lawyer and like consulting costs to be that bad to pay out of pocket. And it's something I need to do for my own, because the main point around this legality, right, is that right now the game is just under me, like directly, and I want to move it out to an LLC, so that yes, if somebody accidentally included content that we didn't catch in map review, it doesn't become me personally responsible for a fuck up, right? Like it kind of legalizes, or it legally protects me from just if there's any issues that arise. Right. So that's the whole idea around that. And then having lawyers actually check the legal docs that we're writing and making sure that we're, properly writing them. Super important there too.
Well, but the thing that is like that stuff about content being used and copyright stuff, should be in theory covered by DMCA.
That is true. And yes, so, we're effectively going to be a safe harbor, just like YouTube or other social media websites, right? Like we aren't directly responsible for what people are like actually like uploading, because it would be unrealistic for us to check and scrutinize every single bit of every. It would take us forever to add content to the site. So we have lumper, we'll have material removing, we'll have it's almost like kind of like the auto content ID stuff from YouTube, right, where we could check to see if like assets are being uploaded.
We're doing what we can, but we absolutely can't allow it for everything, and stuff is always going to get through us.
Exactly.
And so DMCA policy allows us to be. This should not, in theory, put us at any legal risk of that. That being said, we still do want to do it.
Exactly. We'll use ChatGPT
for legal stuff. That's about the worst fucking idea possible.
Oh yeah.
But fine. It is still usability content, so that does become complex. I am doing Panzer. You ahead of me? Can I just spec you because I am fucking dog shit.
Does Blank know how to play this? I'm fucking I don't play Conk.
Blank does, I think.
Now that I got the keys, I could play it as well. We can also go in and get into our questions here now that we've got everything set up.
Yeah, if you want to.
I also have a webcam. Want to add me?
Oh yeah, let me do that,
yeah.
and then I'll get in game. Yeah, one sec.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the lobby join stuff. I think we can make it clearer. I think we should color code it.
Yeah.
Right now, the way it's done, to do like the nice bold fonts and stuff and get it localized, unfortunately, requires like us having like these hideous like HTML strings in all the localization stuff.
Yeah.
However, it does still allow for like all the styling can be done in CSS.
Yeah.
It's all CSS classes, so we can customize this very easily now.
that one's pretty right.
Yeah, good.
There we
That's
go.
good.
That's fine.
Oh, hey
Nice.
Casper. Again, Casper. We're saying we're not doing we're not doing key drops tonight. But if people posting in our Discord post the word swordfish, we'll give you a key.
Yeah.
We'll do it a week from now. So what we'll do is, with momentum meetings, we alternate our meetings. Sometimes we do it, in UK time we do it either 6:30 or 10:30 starting PM. So with every Q&A we could do a 6:30 starting one because the Q&A GMT starts at 9. What we'll do is we'll do a stream at about 8 or 9 next week with people. We'll make a Discord event for it, and then people can join then and be in the video.
In fact, I'll just create the event right now. Why not?
Yeah, should we do it at 9 then, or
Yeah, around this time. I mean, I actually don't have. It was the end of my gym season, so I actually don't have gym on Saturday. This upcoming Saturday. So, yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to see the swordfish stuff. It's in general, it really. I'm glad we can do this. This is great. Right. What is? Oh my god! Look at the idle limit. I haven't seen that.
All right, so this will be July 5th. July 5th at around like. Wait, I mean we could do 1 or 2, like 2 p.m. It doesn't matter.
What time is it now?
We usually start the Q&As at 1 p.m. PST, so we could do it then. Is that good?
No, because we have. Yeah, because we have the meeting after, right? So.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's the
'cause
thing.
it'll
So
just be like
give us an hour and a half between this and the meeting.
Yeah.
I think we'll be
Okay.
good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Cool.
And yeah, hopefully this is like for people that have been following momentum stuff and haven't had that much reason to be involved. This should be quite fun. We'll just do this together, and you can be in the trailer video. And if especially people that are complaining about like not having playtest access or whatever in the YouTube comments, it would be quite funny for the video if we have some of those people in the video then playing the game. So we will give you a key. Well, regardless. This might end up being way too much, and we have like 100 people, but so be it. Whatever.
That's perfect. Yeah, we gotta see. We
I
gotta
think
see how crazy it'll get.
We will put a build out with the limit. We might have a little fight with Rio over Rio doesn't like the limit being above 24 or whatever.
I thought hosted lobbies could.
Okay. We'll make sure the updated lobby is going to be like at least 100. Or just.
Yeah, but
because
wait, is there a hard cap on hosted lobbies?
I
thought we.
I think Rio added one, but I could be wrong.
Oh, I thought it was only for map lobbies. Okay. Yeah. No, we should.
Maybe. Okay. No. I could be completely wrong actually. If it's
24 right now.
Okay, well we'll increase that. There's no reason to do that. We don't need to be.
Yeah.
Rio, I want to do some convar for like that we limit. You have to like set to be in a higher lobby or whatever. We don't need that for playtest. It's just not. It's a complete unnecessary thing. So we'll get rid of that.
So we're gonna do 100 people on Utopia.
We'll see how many we can get. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. But like, yeah, those limits and stuff. Like, we care a lot about the UX. If like, if it was with map lobbies, aka roaming lobbies, which are map like lobbies you are just automatically put in when you launch into a map. Like, if you're playing Surf Utopia and you launch Surf Utopia, you're just getting put into a lobby with other people on Surf Utopia. We don't want those to be enormous because 64 player lobbies and stuff are a bit shit. It's just too many people.
All right, I created the event on Discord as well. So if you guys are in Discord and like Discord events or like being notified via Discord, you guys can be interested in that event to get the notification on when we're doing that. Cool. Yeah, I gotta burn the servers, and by that I mean it's just it's just Steam. But it would be good to see.
Also, it's literally like Steam data pipe is like meant for this. Like,
yeah, we'll see.
This is literally Valve saying like, we have unlimited money, we're gonna let you do this.
Yeah.
Like, this is what's his face? What's his name? A guy who does a Steam thingy thing. Fletcher Dunn.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It's what he'd want. It's what he'd want.
We'll invite Fletcher as well. They can join. See but yeah, no.
I like him.
Yeah.
Even if Valve a scumbag company.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Let's get into this first asked question by Microwave. Oh yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. This is like the same question we've had like 10 times, but with sillier examples. I like it.
I like the example though. I want to talk about that. Should I read the questions? There's only like 5 of them.
Oh, I could. Could someone else do swordfish? Oh, Shag's getting a DM limit.
Uh-oh. Shouldn't be suspicious, Dylan. Jeez.
Oh my god, I just saw. I didn't realize how many. I was just thinking general, and then general momentum also has these swordfish.
Oh yeah.
This is really funny. Maybe we need a better way to do this. We'll figure it out. We'll get the keys out eventually, even if it ends up being
the goal is to get you guys in game on this next Saturday. So like we don't have to give out all the keys right now. We could even do it on Saturday.
If we end up getting like literally like 300 people and it's just overwhelming,
that's true.
We might put a thing out just saying on our Discord that that's the end. Our goal isn't to like fuck with people. We're not trying to force everyone into like this kind of like stampede of stuff. Like we did that before. We used to do key drops during the Q&A drops during the keys. Like where we'd give out like 10 keys during a Q&A, and it always just felt a bit like just a disrespectful use of people's time. We were just making people like sit in our stream for like several hours and eventually maybe get a key, and it just felt a bit We're not trying to do that with this. We are trying to do a video. We'd love to. It's a fun way to like get people that are following this stream and the VOD access to the game. But there is still a limit to it. So if it gets really strong, I'll put a comment on the YouTube. We'll do it on like the official Momentum channel comment thing. We'll just say that it's done. I'm sorry if that ends up being the case and you feel left out, but yeah.
But again, the goal around this is that we are celebrating O10 about to come out. Like you are like a couple months out from being able to play the game. Like that is where we're at, right? Like that's what this is about. So we're just getting people for the video, but even if you don't get in or forget or whatever, right? Like you will be able to play very shortly. Like that's where we're at. So just clarifying that. Please understand that.
For sure.
All right.
Once it's out, also like the game will be way more. The multiplayer in this game will be like way more interesting as well.
Yes. Speaking of multiplayer in the game, Microwave asking us a.
Oh, for God's sake! Yeah.
Pretty dope question.
You want to do it?
All right, yeah, I can read it. All right, Microwave asks, will there ever be a 1v1 friends game mode / activity implemented? On tricksurf servers, you can play Pig, which is like a horse, like basketball horse, game mode to play against friends. So there's 2 answers to this question. For one, we never can synchronize your game on the same tick. So anything that requires a direct 1v1, except for like you know, getting the fastest time in a set time interval, like real life time interval. Like we'll have races and tournaments that way, right? But like we won't ever have it be to where you're synchronized on the exact same tick and like perfectly aligned. So you can't actually play things like, you know, combat surf or, you know, hide and seek, tricks, stuff like that. But the other answer to this that's focusing more on this horse game mode, yes, I would love to have shit where you can like challenge people either to, yeah, a race, tournament. Horse would be really cool, like in tricksurf, where you're, you know, you kind of have to do these tricks and then the person, right, that you're challenging also has to do it within a set time frame or something, or like beat, you know, your time or something like that. That would be really cool. I really like that. I like the idea of competition not necessarily being you have to get top 10 or something in this game, right? That is the end goal, right? Like if you want to be good at momentum, you have to be good at like multiple maps, right? That's just really how you be good, right, at these modes. But I want there to be these casual ways to kind of play with your friends and challenge them, right? Have that fun, like, because there's everywhere from like people hosting their own tournaments, right, with like cash prizes and stuff, all the way down to, yeah, I just want to challenge my friends in my lobby or just random people in this lobby to races and stuff like that, and like, you know, make new friends that way, right? So there's a lot of social aspect to this that absolutely we can capture. I would love to have, yeah, pig, skate, horse, like whatever word that we end up doing for it, and mod, no. Yeah, whatever word we end up doing for it, I think a skate or horse mode would actually be really cool. It obviously needs to be implemented in a. I will also comment on this. Trick surf is actually just going to be one of the modes in the trick mode. We do want to extend that system that trick surf uses of like triggers all around the map and like things that you have to do in order to hit them. We want to extend that over to the other game modes as well. So there will be like trick rocket jump, trick sticky jump, like trick bunny hop and stuff like that. So we do want to have other modes that have this system in it. So this kind of thing could exist in that. Velocity. Conk. Oh yeah, it's conk. But yeah, so absolutely, this is a great question. It really touches on the social aspects we could still have in the game, despite us not being a synchronized multiplayer only game, right? Like Counter-Strike or Team Fortress. So it's really, really exciting. I'm really excited to have that. I mean, we have plans around things like clans and stuff too. Like there could be like, yeah, we have a lot of like asynchronous multiplayer ideas that we could do. Like imagine a tournament that just like is game wide. That like because like we don't need everyone to be on the same server. They just need to submit the run to the same server. We could just have like
crazy.
Like we can go crazy with like thousands of people in this tournament, or having like a, you know, almost like a Mario Kart World. You know, oh wait, now I said that, Nintendo. Sorry. You know what I mean? Where it's like you have kind of like maps, or like the last person to hit a checkpoint gets disqualified, right, and they drop out or something like that. We've been planning that, right, where it's a battle royale mode or something like that, where it's like you got to just keep going, and you have like a buffer time to make mistakes, but if you keep making mistakes, you'll fall behind and get lost in the storm or whatever. But
the thing there is like, spectating for us has become so much more powerful now, right?
Yes.
Because it used to be that the way we would communicate network data would like the synchronization was very weak. Like we basically just said that like the person you're spectating this is where they are in the world, what they're looking at.
Yeah.
And then a couple of entities. And with Rio's new work, like we're now synchronizing the entire game state. Right, so when you switch between people you're spectating,
you get their
and
world
this is
state. Yeah,
ridiculously complex. It's like we are switching between the entire world state.
Yeah. So the only thing we're not doing is we're not synchronizing your world state and theirs. Exactly. If that makes sense. So you can still spec now and see them open doors, you know, well, you could already see them like shoot rockets and stuff, but you can see all this stuff and then go back to your game and all of that stuff will be cleared and it'll be back into your world state. So it's really cool. Like it's just really like the way that multiplayer should be in a game like this. It does unfortunately mean that we don't have the 1v1 direct, you know, like synchronized race or anything like that. We could still do some synchronization in our back end, so we'll still again have like a racing mode, but it'll be like the best time or first to complete after a specific like countdown, right? That the back end is gonna facilitate, right? So.
But also just to say, I mean, I have it on stream here. It's maybe a bit small. Sorry, let me do dev UI. What's it? Dev UI. font scale 2. Here we go. So here, this is us. This is me specking Dialight, and here you can see the ping. I presume this is Dialight that I'm specking. Like I'm specking a person with like standard source ping, pretty much.
Yeah.
And also, I think that's faster because that's not doing a round trip between the two of us. So maybe that's twice as far. I'm not sure if that accounts for, like, regular source ping accounts for the fact that it's doing a trip between.
I did not
you and
notice. I love these animations. The idle animation of the guy holding the conch is like dribbling.
Yeah.
It's
It's good.
so good.
Yeah, animes are still a bit work in progress, but they've come along a really long way.
Yes, Vortex is doing awesome work.
Leaking Steam IDs, yeah, sure. But no, for seriously, like you can see that like this is still Steam networking sockets, right? So what's happening here is there's a Steam relay server between me and the person I'm spectating, Dialight, and so our data is still going between that, which means I don't know Dialight's IP address, right?
Yeah.
We're not doing a like actual peer-to-peer networking. We're going through Steam's relay, which obscures the ping, which is
and can improve performance because we're not going directly over the raw internet. We're going through Steam's network, which is
in theory, yeah. But also, like the thing is, like a lot of like CS2 or whatever networking uses this. A lot of the games that you're playing when you're in like first-person shooter games, which is something that obviously where the game sync is like massively important and ping is massively important. They're still doing that through Steam networking sockets. And again, I mentioned Fletcher Dunn before, but like this is a Valve system that is genuinely like
amazing.
Such a cool and advanced system that they make basically for free. It's basically just Valve having way too much money because they extort indie devs. But yeah, like it is like an absurdly powerful system that they have, and this is like what our networking is based on. And it means that we can do, dedicated lobbying in the future, even if it's still using Steam networking, like it can still be like extremely performant. And if we're doing racing stuff in the future, we're still potentially getting the same ping as you would have if you have a centralized server. At the same time, like the spectate target you have is still genuinely playing locally, which means you don't have to worry about like map state getting synced up between different players or whatever because they're all on one server. They're not. They're all on their own server.
No ping dependent gameplay.
All of their data.
Yeah.
So, and Rio deserves so much credit for this because this was taking a concept that for us has always been really fundamental to momentum multiplayer, but then making it so we can serialize this in such a way that like we are genuinely getting like everything that's important about like source spectate and like a conventional multiplayer server, and we just get it for free.
Yeah.
Inside of a system that makes hosting multiplayer servers literally cost nothing. Like, I'm in a lobby right now with like this in main menu thing. This is a bug. We will fix this. It's because of bad JavaScript that we wrote years ago. But like, I can make up a lobby here. I'm in a new lobby that anyone could join, right? This is like equivalent to setting up a source dedicated server.
And that was 2 clicks to do that?
And it takes no work. It's completely free. And it's just off the back of Steam having way too much money. Like, that's how to summarize it. Steam have too much money, and so you can just do that. Wait, can I join the lobby now? This stuff is really bugged out.
We gotta revamp this for
apparently I'm back. Okay. But yeah, this is nuts. So yeah, we're never doing this ping dependent stuff, even though we kind of could. It would just be impossible for anti-cheat. Right.
I mean, even then, it's like what, like tricks and stuff. How would leaderboards work for that? Like, it's just like supporting all these things. And combat surf is surf, but it's like there's no timer involved, so it's like it's all spin-off stuff as well. I don't know. Yeah,
I would say like if we had unlimited time and Valve loved us, maybe we'd make a combat surf game off Strata, which would be awesome.
Yeah,
I love combat surf.
That could be like a DLC or like another mode of the game.
But it's just not. It would be a very, very different game from Momentum mod.
Yeah,
and it's just not in our wheelhouse right now.
We'll have to probably call it like Surf Frag or something if we did that. But we'll see.
Just because you got fucking banned from.
No, I don't care about that. I think it's funny.
I don't know.
We could generalize it and just call it strafe or something.
Hey, can we play a different map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to play if that's okay. If I
I
could
can't.
spec other people.
I can't play
That's fine.
Conk. Tier 1 is too hard for me.
I think
If
we've
you wanna play, I'll just
satisfied the
spectate.
conch requesters in chat, so we can switch to a different mode.
That's fine. Yeah,
There's a new defrag map that I think is pretty cool.
Ooh, which one?
play it and I'll spec.
Just go to CPM. It's like the first map.
Young Strafe 08?
Yeah.
No! Glyphon,
What?
no. We're not doing Blender.
All right, time to make the O10 logo, I guess, for the video.
Nick, do you wanna oh, it's too much effort. Glyph, I'm sorry. I'll do Blender next time I stream, promise. I was gonna say like I could do it on my webcam whilst Nick plays normally. I'm too tired. Ugh.
If I could spec, I would spec Panzer on
Gordy
this
Blender
defrag
points,
map.
okay.
I guess Tom can
Sorry,
spec me
Panzer,
in
what
screen
map?
share.
Where are we going? Young Strafe?
Yeah,
Or...
Young Strafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
So
New sound. We don't have the new sounds. Oh, we're gonna show the new sounds. Can I show the new sounds real quick?
Yeah, sure. Actually, that's yeah.
Let me see if I can do it because I think multi-run stuff. Change screen. So Animal, who is absolutely like to have on the team. My chest isn't working. Okay. Change stream to the other Momentum mod stream. This one. Okay. Nick, do you have audio?
Yeah. There we go. Yep. I have the audio.
Cool. Oh, it's very slow. This is a debug build, and stuff. But so new sounds. We have this.
I have it cranked
initial
up, by the way. So just let me know if I should turn it down.
That's fine. I mean, I have it on full. Like, I have everything on full.
Like I have your screen share on full as well.
Cool. Is it audible?
Can you guys hear it? Oh, they can't hear it if you tab out.
Yeah. Sorry. Hopefully this is audible. So we got some. We've had some swishy sounds before already. But
I'll mute
now
my
we
mic
have...
so it's easier too.
Cool. Then. Opening the map selector gives you these fun little noises that only happen once. Settings give you this like deeper noise. I'm gonna do some fades. Fading out sounds and source requires like a PhD in whatever PhD Mike Moreski has. It's a bit complicated. But yeah, the way it works, so the main menu has like this sound, then you get these bonus sounds on top in the map selector. When you first launch it, you get these lovely little spooky sounds that if I put out, we'll lose, and then we'll have a separate slider for it, so if you want them completely off, no problem. Also, there's a bug that I do not want to fix because I do not want to change sounds and stuff because I don't care. Is if you put it to 0, then it stops the sound because Mike Moreski's really smart. Sorry, to be clear, Mike Moreski is genuinely really smart and one of the like most interesting game developers out there. But fucking hell, that's annoying. But then if you load a map, you get some nice little loady noises. Not loady as in, but yeah.
Yeah, I just
And
want
then
to.
So we're going to tweak it a little bit in the future, but this is, yeah, what we're going for. And this has been really fun to work on. Oh, it actually does work. Leaving and stuff. When you're in the pause menu, you don't get any sounds, but...
This is meant to set the vibe of the main game, right? So PS2 comes to mind.
I love this. I love that everyone
absolutely-
talks about PS2 vibes, which is literally what Animal was going for.
That was what Animal was going for. So, target hit. But
Probably
yeah,
what we'll
absolutely.
Will be, this is a bug. It should not play when you're in
game.
Well, we could keep it in the pause menu. I don't know. I think it's best if it's not when you're in game. And I just basically the JavaScript is annoying to work. But
Yeah.
So probably what I'll do is set the default to be 50%. Source doesn't usually do this, which annoys me. They always put every sound to 100%.
That's what the config
regardless,
wipe.
like, yeah.
We get to change that to a
Yeah,
realistic default.
we could
0.5 volume at least.
I think 100 for most existing sounds makes sense because it's designed for that. But for 0.5, I think this will be it. So like, this is quite subtle for me. Like I can hear it, but it's not that significant. Then if you get 100%, it's like quite noticeable. But no, a lot of this was PlayStation. But I keep. So we're gonna have more stuff in the future, but this is something I'm really happy with. And here we go, the loads.
Usually it cuts out during loads.
Well, no, there's the goal. Yeah.
Oh, okay. If I
no, with that, it's So doing fades properly needs sound operators.
Oh, fun.
Source 2 lets you fade out in like a sane way. But we're not Source 2. We're Source 1.
Not yet.
Which
No,
means, which means like the Panorama API like says you can put like a fade time on a stop sound, which I just like naively assumed would work, and it does not work. You just can't do that. It just does not work in Source 2. They set like a param on like a sound operator stack, and it does nothing.
You mean Source 1. Pano, our Pano. Yeah. Source 2, I bet, works fine. But
a lot of Panorama, because it was backported to CSGO, because Flash was killed. For good reasons, but like the CSGO used to be using Scaleform, which is a Flash-based UI system. And then Valve was like, okay, we're getting rid of that. I think it started as VGUI, then it went to Scaleform. Then they were like, okay, we'll backport Panorama, which meant a lot of the interfaces that the game needed to support to be compatible with like Source 2 Panorama, they just didn't really implement. Or they like half-ass implemented. Like if you look at how they try to do fades in the sound code for Source 1, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna set this property of like fade_out, which is never used anywhere else in the engine. Like it just does not exist.
Yeah.
So it's clearly something that works in Source 2. And Valve have had a history of, they have fantastic sound work. In Valve, sound stuff is generally some of like the best like audio-visual work in the games industry by far. You look at Portal 2, it is astonishingly good, right? It's just they're taking that and then they're putting it back to Source to CS:GO from the new stuff they've done. A lot of Source 1 sound stuff is mental. I like it, some of it, and I think Mike Moransky is genuinely a really interesting figure because he's a composer and a programmer who wrote this like really quite elaborate fancy system like the sound operating system. But like, oh my god, it's the Pano stuff is
it can
horrible.
be a mess, yeah.
Horrible.
It can be
absolutely fucking awful. And so I've been trying to reconcile that. We're mostly good, and we have a new sound guy now, Animal, and it's been great. And I love the PlayStation vibes. I like the fact that people are picking up on it. PlayStation.
Oh, did we fix the like weird background showing? Like when you change maps, it like showed the like gray icon background. I just noticed it didn't happen to you, but it could have just been temporary. I don't know. Anyway, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll investigate that.
The gray one the gray one doesn't exist in source files anymore. We got rid of it.
That's true. Yeah, we got rid of that, but it's. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
That image doesn't even exist in the code base.
Yeah, no, I know. We got rid of coconut.jpg, but like it's like we should show like the thumbnail of the map ASAP, but for some reason it takes so long to load.
We could speed it up.
Main thread or something.
Yeah, we could definitely speed it up. A lot of map load stuff just requires a lot of reading.
Yep.
random source code and source code. And yeah, I'd love to do. It's just kind of low priority. A lot of this for me, the reason I've been working on this is because I love animal sound work. It's genuinely great,
Yeah.
and I love working with stuff like that. We just don't have that much of
No, we don't support
Yeah,
VScript.
No, we never will, because it will never work as AC, and we'll always try to provide better
Here we go.
triggers
Let me
and stuff.
change this.
If you
over
need
to the-
if you need some specific trigger for AC stuff, then let us know and we'll implement it. But we're not doing that as a. Sorry.
All right.
Shall I spec someone, or are you gonna play?
I want to play a little, so we'll do
Yeah.
that. Cool. I could try to spec on that defrag map.
We have a lot of people on here, so that's a good
Nice.
option.
Okay.
It is pretty hard. It is not a tier 2.
Which map was it again? Sorry.
I don't see it. Young something? Young Strafe?
Oh, is it
Young
ranked?
Blue.
Defrag CPM.
YUNG.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
There it is. All right. Yeah, I still can't physically see anyone. Let's see if spec works, though. I'm curious. It does. Okay. But CGAS isn't. Wait, is that... What?
Yeah, no, CGAS is not networked right now.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh, right click. That's right. Okay. So all I can spectate is Dialight. Is that right? Is that you?
I'm playing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all I can watch. So we're watching them. All right.
You might have to do this screen share with Tom. Tom spectates me.
I was gonna do keys.
Well, you can do both.
Can I hold on, spectate Panzer or something? Hey, there we go. Yeah, all right. I just
You
for
good?
some reason left clicking didn't
Oh,
catch
that-
up to you.
Oh, that works. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh, now the jump sounds work too. That was weird. I don't know why
Weird.
Dialights wasn't. Oh, Dialight might be on. No, Dialight can't be on 09 because the back end. That's weird. Okay, don't worry about it. Also, specking wouldn't work. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, specking wouldn't even work at all because. Anyway, cool. All right, so it does work. I can spec. I don't see weapons or models at all. So very cool. That might just be a Linux only bug. We'll debug it. But anyway, with that in mind, thank you, Microwave, for your question. We'll move on to the next one. Pip3 asking, can you please add crossfire, KZ, so we can get that angry Chinese man to promote the game? Do any
That's
of
the
you...
KZ mode where you like literally spam control to crouch to get speed or something.
Yes. I
Is that
believe
pretty
so.
Like hammering his keyboard while he's playing that game.
Yes. And he's like, oh. It's like golden Freddy jump scare. Yes. I mean, we're planning on adding KZ. I don't know if we'll add crossfire KZ. I think that's is it even still source? I think it is. I don't know. If we can get the BSP, we can absolutely add the map. But yeah, we'll see if we'll get the Chinese man to play at least the game. That'd be fun. Oh, nice. Wait, why did it just play the... It just played like the PB noise for me. Or world record noise. Did I just get a world record? So yeah, oh yeah, we could show this off. I guess we didn't. This is the leaderboard. No, I'm just kidding. This is a playlist. So we wanted to be able to have a better UX around when you're in a map, being able to see people that are in your lobby. So one of I believe this is all Rio. One of Rio's panels here that we've added is this player list Could be referred to as a scoreboard, but oh, whoops, my clicks are going through to the spec UI. But yeah, this just shows you who's in your map with you, and then who else is in your lobby. So there's people that could be playing the other game modes, and yes, the icons do not work that well at lower resolution. We know we're gonna most likely redesign them eventually. But this is just a nice way to be able to see that. Ideally, this is the same list that would be here, just, I mean, a little more grouped because it's more specifically around who's actually in your lobby with you. And we'll improve the UX as well in the future to have, like, you know, I mean, maybe we'll have columns that say, like, you know, status or something like that in the future. But the idea around this is just, yeah, you can see the leaderboard. If you aren't in a lobby, if you're just playing by yourself, this won't show up. So don't worry about that. It'll just be the leaderboard. So you don't have to worry about a weird, like, square in the corner. But yeah, the idea is that we are, you know, we're kind of made for 16 by 9. So we'll see how wide this thing is going to get for people on stretch 4 by 3. But yeah, I mean, like, we're not supposed to be these tiny little panels, right? We have the ability to use your entire screen. So the leaderboard kind of taking more of your screen to show more relevant information is worthwhile. So this is one of the things there. So yeah, you can easily see the people in your lobby. Yeah, you can spectate. We need to, I guess, fix that or translate that. Lobby spectate with player. But yeah, so very, very fun. Eventually.
No English string.
What?
I need to yell at people more. You cannot put an English string in anything user facing, or I will shout at you.
Oh, gotcha.
You yell at rarity.
Yeah. So, yeah, just wanted to show that off as well. It's just kind of part of the leaderboard now. It's a player like status list basically.
Well, we're not sure where it's going to go because yeah, we have several bits of UI that are going to change a bunch in the future.
Yeah. So, again, just small bits and pieces to make O10.0 a little more, right, cohesive for people that are getting into the game. Again, this is just things that we're going to be iterating on repeatedly. So, like, it's,
yeah, a lot of stuff that is very much imperfect.
Yeah, like we have a lot of UI to kind of, as we're getting more features finalized, get them in place. Like, we don't even have like the race UI, but it'll eventually like use kind of this in the future, maybe tabs in the future too. We'll see. We already use a lot of tabs.
But the leaderboards itself is going to change very, very drastically. Leaderboards are crap right now. If you like it is literally just you can see top 10 around and friends.
My timer's running.
Part of that is because of Yellow Rio.
No, we're fine.
Like how
these are the new jump sounds, yeah.
Oh, you got new sounds on?
Defrag sounds, yep. Defrag jump sounds.
Are they just scratchy ones?
Scratchy?
Yeah, they needed a bit of work. Yeah, they're very
Oh yeah, Animal wanted to work on them some more, I think, right?
Yeah. Lately, like, trying to just get stuff of his in and let him work on it.
Yeah.
And if people end up hating it, we can always get rid of it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all on Git. Like,
that's how audio has to do it, right? Like, that's how you have to do it with audio. Get it in, just see how it feels, and then just go from there.
Yeah, 100%. And for me, with Animal, he's someone that I really enjoy just working with collaboratively, and it's just very. For instance, like with a lot of the UI sounds, like he's learned how to do the CSS side of that because I just showed him how to do it. Quite easy.
They are for every game mode, yeah. I think
for jump sounds, like, yeah, and that was part of it. Like, we would like to have a jump sound that is more simple and kind of less clunky, because personally, even in B-Hop, I really like having a jump sound. A lot of people are going to be really unused to it, and they can turn it off or have like a prominent setting for it. But actually, I think having like a universal jump sound that like is, or at least having a jump sound that is enabled by default for every mode, I think is actually decent idea. And again, like, if people don't like it, like, the feedback, unless people are just being arseholes about it, the feedback we get is actually quite constructive, and we have someone working on sound right now who is really, really competent, and so it's just good to get his stuff in the game and just see what the feeling is. For context, Animal is I think just a rocket jumper. I don't think he plays sticky jump. I could be wrong. But also, yeah, it's doing other sound work on the game.
Oh, I missed my jump. Fuck.
Damn. Close.
At least it's not too bad near the end. I think a lot of those jumps got a little easier.
I like the textures.
Yeah, they're really nice.
I want to fucking get the fucking poly.
Yeah, Polyhaven stuff. Oh, that'll be a fun post-010
Give me like
project.
Yeah, give me like a week off of other momentum stuff, and I'll just finish it.
Yeah, honestly, I mean,
which I don't have time for it.
no, it's not right now. Like it'd be in the future, but yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
we'll do it. Like I love Polyhaven because like that approach to kind of open textures is, you know, very much in the open source ethos. And the same with Ambient G, like both of them great projects. Loved it. Big parts of the game.
Yeah.
But also because PBR's gotten better because
Clustered, baby.
Clustered has improved it, but also S.K.A.T.E and others are now actually looking at the PBR shader and being like, oh yeah, this is a bit shite.
Yep.
So we'll actually have better POM, parallax occlusion mapping soon.
I thought that was in.
I
it
think
not
there's
in?
what on it. No, I think we're still.
Yeah.
There's you can get a much smoother dither. I think. I could be wrong.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I think we're missing a little bit from it.
Okay. Cool. A little more work.
It's
I'm hoping that we can get work on it in the future.
Yeah.
We'll see. S.K.A.T.E's been really busy recently.
Yeah, but S.K.A.T.E is a guy who's capable of implementing a cluster renderer
Yeah.
and an established engine, so of course should be making lots of money.
Yes.
He's
Absolutely.
He's an excellent developer. He really knows what the fuck he's doing.
All right. Thank you, Pip3, for that question. We'll move on to the next one here. Squirrel asks, is there going to be a surf momentum map? And then also, well, let's get these ones out of the way. What is your next map's theme going to be? Panzer. Specifically called out by name for you, but also anyone else. Who maps on?
I want to make slide maps. Like I have some weird experimental slide map that I made for like the B-Hop Gathering event a while ago. But it's basically just using Funk Slide. And it's kind of like B-Hop, where you're just air strafing a lot, but you're always on the floor. You're just sliding on the ground.
Yeah,
But it's
which
kind
is
of
a
a
big
unique
kind of conversation for us because we don't know what game mode it should be. Well, I think it's been.
Am I getting world record noise every time you submit that?
I heard that too, like when I went through the checkpoint.
That's
Could be like somebody else beating the map, I don't know.
I thought we didn't network that yet. Or do we now? Me finishing vintage. What? No, it's the sounds across maps. Oh shit. All right, well we have a funny bug right now where like you can hear like fucking rocket jumps and stuff across maps.
Is this?
But that's a
actually
different.
good in
Very
vintage.
different.
Maybe I should try it in vintage.
Why is that played on the server? Or like why? That seems like it should just be like a client.
But yeah,
Doesn't that just seem like a mistake? Like that should be a like.
Technically, if someone gets a world record, we should network it.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. No, it is. It's sorry. So it's someone on someone else's client that gets networked.
It should be right. Yeah, it should be like.
Yeah, that sounds like an easy Rio thing. I would say.
But Yeah, no, it's more of like a status thing. It's like somebody in your lobby gets a world record,
Yeah.
like you should know.
Yeah, we'll do that, but like the networking for that should be completely different. Like that should be
It
those
should be more
lobby
prominent.
messages.
Like we should definitely. I think once we network the run status messages in the chat as well, 010-1,
yeah.
basically.
Exactly. Like those lobby
we'll get that.
messages are going to be something that's very different from like client sync messages. Right?
Yeah.
Like that's not what we're going for. That will be.
Oh, we should probably add a
Apologies.
colon after somebody's name if they're typing in chat, because it looks like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was actually I think I literally just missed it because those messages are in like escaped HTML.
Oh God.
So it's like ampersand LT colon yada yada
Yeah.
ampersand GT colon yada yada.
Yeah. Super.
They're a bit better now, although actually it's not fun.
Yeah.
It's just localization makes it incredibly annoying. That like you see why Valve had their like HTML labels, which are kind of evil in themselves, but that's why they did it, because otherwise you have to do very evil things with localized strings. So.
Nice.
Oh, fucking finally. Let's go.
Nice.
I heard
Okay.
that. I heard it submit for you. So we do network that.
That's funny. I almost choked the ending, but I made it.
Nice. Nice. All right. Well, hopefully that answers your question, Squirrel. I'm not sure what the other mappers on our team are making, but I'm sure they'll let you know as soon as they can. Oh, wait, sorry. Going back to the first question, will there be a serve momentum map? There will be an even bigger thing than that, actually, for 2.0. For 2.0, we have a full-on campaign planned out. We have the rough, outline of it. We're not working on it at all until 1.0, but yeah, no, we will absolutely have momentum original content that people can just play before even looking at custom maps and stuff. So that'll ship with the game. We also have our learn section and stuff, and that's technically also like, surf momentum, Biop momentum. But yeah, like absolutely, we will have that. So all right, moving on to Este. Este. Will it be possible? What?
I was gonna read it.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, read it. Do it.
Sorry, will it be possible to spectate multiple replays at once, meaning the replay bot are starting at the same time and still visible from an outside perspective? Yeah. We want to do this eventually. So Mom TV, which is our new system, Rio's baby, sort of doesn't allow for it right now, but it's designed so that we can add it in the future. So it should be possible. A lot of that system is quite cleverly designed, and so like how the Mom TV entity work is, as far as I know, I think we can do it relatively easily, but it's still kind of breaking certain assumptions in the code. It's something we would like, because for having like multiple replay ghosts at a time would be really cool. Because right now, like, I think with like current leaderboards, you can set a specific run to be your leaderboard comparison. But it would be really cool if we can just let you add any run on the leaderboard that you want to your comparison. That should be possible, I think. Though it's
that'll be the baseline. What Dylan's talking about in chat is probably more aligned to what they're asking for, where it's like you're setting up multiple and then you can watch both of them. So like watching, my answer for this is it is a UX problem right now, to where we just need to be able to, and it'll probably be in this, right, where you have this map's probably pretty bad for it, but you're gonna have multiple runs. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. So you'll have multiple like runs, and you'll be able to like right click like compare against and like do that for multiple. That's how that could work. And then yeah, I mean, like to synchronize playback on it, maybe you'd have to like start a run and then hit spectate, or like we'll maybe expose some like con command in the future to just manually trigger it. But yeah, like absolutely it's possible. It's just a matter of doing like the UX around that, of like making it so that you can actually set it up and then execute on it, if that makes sense. So yeah. Yeah, it's definitely doable, but it's just not right now, and we're going to focus on just comparing. Comparisons are actually also in 011, and that's why I'm saying it's like we don't know how many versions we have, but we do have a lot of awesome features that tie in with what we just implemented in 010. That will not take as long as 010, but like comparison UX and making sure that you can compare against any run and just making that easier to set up. That could be part of 011. So yeah.
The fundamental part of that stuff is the leaderboard stuff changing.
Yeah.
Well, there's going to be some stuff in the MomTV code, but a lot of leaderboard selection stuff right now is like deliberately very dry because we just don't have.
It's not networked, fishy pull.
Leaderboard querying right now is just it's incredibly slow the way we do it in SQL. And it's going to get very fast in the future, at least a lot faster. It's interesting. We might have to. Well, we'll have some Prisma overhead potential. We might be able to get, or get rid of.
Could get rid of Prisma. Could be the next big web thing.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of it is just serializing like big bits of data.
Yeah.
Swordfish, why? Swordfish is the code word for if you want to get a key and participate in a fun thing
next weekend,
next Saturday. Yeah. Swordfish. So say swordfish. You'll get a key for the next like week, which will be a weird thing for our Discord, but I kind of love it because I'm enjoying the chaos of it. But yeah, 10.
So
I don't know what I'm saying. Nick.
Thank you, Este, for this question. Yes, it's coming in the future. It's just a future version, 011-ish, is when we're planning on having more comparison UX and just being able to compare against any run. So, cool. All right. Meow asks, Discord tag. Yes, we finally have one. Yeah, it was a matter of getting the right amount of boosts. I don't know if we have it permanently unlocked or what. I know that the levels of your server are one thing, and then like you spend boosts to unlock the server tag. So I don't know if like we have it permanently now or not, but we do. We have one. If you are in our Discord, you can adopt our Discord tag and represent momentum everywhere.
I think they're cheap.
Just a way to get more boosts, I guess. So it works. Yeah. We have it.
How much money do we make from that? Anything?
We don't. Boost.
Nothing.
Booster.
Would you make any money of that?
From boost? Right? No. Yeah.
No. Yeah. I mean,
really
who gives
funny.
a fucking shit?
Yeah. But anyway, thank you, Meow. Enjoy your tag, and everyone else that wants a tag is cool. Anyway, all right. Moving back to Squirrel. What is your favorite taskmaster contestant, and why is it Rhod Gilbert? I haven't even seen Taskmaster. Is that like that spin-off from Dropout or something? I forget.
Taskmaster was a thing that started out on Dave, and then Channel 4 bought because it was actually good.
Oh.
It's a UK. It's basically a UK panel show. I'm not a fan of it, partly because I'm not a fan of UK panel show. Right.
I've seen it once.
It's. It's not my kind of comedy, I guess. No, some Taskmaster stuff is quite good, and I'd say as a lot of like the panel show kind of stuff goes.
Hey, should we play a different map?
It's
sure.
Quite good.
Yeah, we can change map.
But
Bunny Hopper Surf.
Dealer's choice. We got. Yeah. Yeah, we have like another like hour or so.
God, fucking hell. I'm so sleepy. I don't think Taskmaster is that funny, Fred.
How do you change
I
player that you're spectating?
Arrow keys.
I don't like that UX, but that's something we'll figure out.
Yeah, we might change that.
Yeah, maybe left click should do it. By default,
yeah, left click changing the spec mode is quite weird.
We'll figure it out. Spec UI is also something we'll, again, O10X updates and stuff. But all right, yeah. Let's see. Any fun B-hop maps?
I had a depot and benchmark.
Ooh.
Benchmark is hard. Depot, at least other people can play.
Yeah, benchmark sounds good. Or no, sorry, depot. That makes
It's like I'm down for it. I'm gonna be playing with stamina settings, which makes it a little bit harder.
Okay.
Like the crate sounds when you load into this map.
Why did we do the console in Panorama?
Because VGUI is shit. Like, actually garbage.
Yeah, but Pano is shit as well.
No, it's way less shit.
It
was
Oh,
rough
can you
in
imagine,
VGUI.
like, if we had fucking MGUI at this point? MGUI console?
Our previous UX fishy pull around spec stuff was left control to toggle mouse, and then left and right click changed players, and then spacebar changed viewing like angle. So I think we were trying to consolidate UX around like right click to toggle mouse input is probably a pretty good global to have. But left click for like changing player and then space changing view is probably the better UX for this. But we'll look into it. If it could just be rebindable, honestly, that might be best. Like we can look into how to do that. Because if it's just a con command to do all of this, we could just have it exposed in the settings menu in a key bindings. Because a lot of games have that where it's like spectate. Or like, the different control modes for different states that the character are in. So for us, it would be spec and gameplay. So, and then we also have game modes. So we'll have a lot of control edits that we're going to be doing too. But yeah. All right.
Yeah, I mean, for Ross, maybe we're more willing to allow right click to be not mouse control.
It's just, we want to have a realistic default that's consistent, but a lot of people for spec are just used to the...
We'll see. Yeah, I think we're a bit on the fence when it comes to a lot of, when it comes to mouse control and spec. I am a BRB, 1 sec.
All right, error 404 with our last asked question here. Will there be a 100 tick option for surf? There is. Right now, you have to change the tick rate manually. But in terms of official ranking, probably not, because that just basically makes it B-hop. So, yeah, it sucks. I know we are a fresh slate, and we could, in theory, have made surf just by default 100 tick. That would ruin a lot of existing maps and make them easier because 100 tick just runs, more game updates than 66 tick, which is the default for surf. But we just wanted to keep kind of people used to what they're used to, right? So 66 tick being default there. I know that 100 tick has kind of grown in popularity. Actually, even since Momentum's been a thing. It was not really a thing back in like 2018-ish, but it slowly started to become an alternative server. I could see why a lot of people are drawn to it. It is easier, so it's nice. But like realistically, I would like if I could argue for it, we would do it. But I just don't think an argument for it makes sense, just given that I don't know, like we support all of these maps that weren't made for 100 tick in mind. and it would just be
Right.
kind of a disservice to all of that content to just like hand wave it and just be like, hey, it's like super easy to beat Omnific now and stuff, right? Like, I don't know. Like there's stuff like that just kind of, that's what we really weigh when it comes to stuff like this. But we have
gone for a sec. You're saying you would wanna have 100 take, or
if like we could like completely balls to the wall not care about like, I guess, like integrity of like the existing game mode maps and like decades of content that we would be fucking with. Was that a door that didn't network? What was that? That was bizarre.
Oh, yeah, that door opened for me.
Good.
That door did not open for me. Interesting. All right. Might be a different entity or something.
I don't know.
Because the argument for our case is that Momentum is a fresh slate, right? Like that is the idea. But the problem becomes, so like times doesn't matter. That would be the argument for like a server community, right? Like they have established times and stuff. So yeah, adding 100 tick is going to break all of those times. Legacy doesn't really mean anything. It would be a separate category. But then the other argument here is that we also just don't want to split the category. Like if you start adding ranked
that's the main thing
subtypes
for me. It's like you end up just completely splitting out the whole player base.
exactly. So like
Plus, you end up making it for new players, like they just end up doing the easy thing, because why wouldn't you?
Right. Yeah, what is that, like an area portal that's just not open? What? The door did open for me, but it was like the skybox inside.
Oh yeah, probably an area portal. Maybe it's just not working properly.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
All right, I need to help for a second. Sorry.
No worries. But yeah, it's just like, it's more of like a, if we cared more about standardizing a lot of the modes, we could look into doing it, because yeah, like whatever, but like we really just wanted to implement what people were used to first, because who knows, I don't know, like maybe it is an unofficial mode. I think like we could add it as an unofficial like leaderboard, but like we don't really want to split the community on, do you want the easier version of Surf? Right, like that's really all it makes, is just makes it easier. It's the same game mode, but it's just like a little bit easier. So I don't know. Answers through the years have kind of varied because we just took different, like I think we were originally planning on it being a separate leaderboard, but just like realistically thinking about it, it would just really segregate our competitive community, and we don't want to do that. We want to make sure everybody's like playing on a standard playing field.
I wouldn't mind having it as like a style, but it might kind of fall out of the scope of what a style is supposed to be.
Yeah, that's right. We did that giant discussion around styles and like game mode like obliterators, such as tick rate changes or like crazy things like that, or like SV max speed changes. Like all of that stuff is kind of like out of scope of what a style is. A style is just like a way to play the existing mode. So yeah, I don't know. We'll revisit it. Styles are planned as well, so styles will also be a pre 1.0 thing. Again, we have a lot of shit that we do need to do before 1.0. It's not just anti-cheat. We do have more stuff. It's just a matter of what. So we'll prioritize the right things eventually. It's just a matter of getting to 010 first right now. So, but yeah. So again, you can play 100 tick surf. We will never take that away. You can always change the tick rate locally. It either won't submit or it won't be ranked if that's the case. So that's the main thing. It's just like it'll be in the game, just like you can cosmetically modify anything in the game, right? It's just only the ones that'll show up in lobbies and stuff will be the official cosmetics and stuff, right? Like we can't just network everything on your computer to everybody. So momentum malware mod. Anyway, so hopefully that answers that question. You can definitely play it in momentum. Whether or not it's going to be ranked and whether or not it'll have like a competitive community around it is more up to a debate around, do we really want to fragment the community like that? Even with a style, right? Like it would be on the leaderboard under a separate thing, but it's like, again, it's easier. So like no shit, people are gonna play it, right? Like, why wouldn't you? You could beat every map, right? Like, or beat more maps that you couldn't, right? With more speed that you're gaining from the game doing more calculations per second. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just like it's fun, and I've played 100 tricksurf, and it's fun. It's just a matter of like competitive standard being 66 is just the way it is, and if we were caring more about standardizing everything in the game, then maybe we could look into doing it. But it's more of just delivering an experience more close to home and not breaking existing potential hundreds, if not thousands, of maps. So yeah, that's really where we're at. So hopefully that answers that. Cool. That was the last asked question. So if you guys got any in chat, we got about an hour ish. We'll go until we get tired or bored. Should probably go make food. So how's low grav fit? I actually don't remember where we landed with low grav, pun intended. What was it?
I personally don't like low grav. I feel like it just breaks maps in a very arbitrary way. But maybe we could be a little more relaxed for styles. I don't know.
Yeah, it really just has to be around how much we care, or how much a style impacts the player, right? Like, does it just give cosmetic XP? Is it a separate leaderboard, unranked? Well, I mean, you'll be like on a leaderboard ranked, but like you won't be getting rank points, which is our metric of how good you are at modes, which is by default just just the default like settings, right? So yeah.
To me, it's like playing Half-Life 2 with like Impulse 101. Like, it just feels like a cheat.
Yeah.
Like, you're just not playing the game as it was intended.
Me too.
What's going on?
And it's funny because the intention here isn't even developer intention. It's just the existing content dictating it, right? Like, if there were barely any maps for a mode, yeah, we could be a little more free around changing tick rate for things. Like, if AHOP benefited from being 100 tick, we could do that because there's not that many AHOP maps. So, Walter, please don't eat that. That is my computer cable. If you short circuit or electrocute yourself, that'll be very horrifying for this stream. Come here, bub. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? We got Walter in the Q&A, everyone. Say hello. Make your wishes known. He's the real overseer of Momentum Mod development. He makes sure that shit gets done, you know? Sweet boy. Walter. Oh, don't choke yourself out on my headphone cable, bud. Alright, he's fine. Hello. Do you want to sit on my lap? That sounded weird out of context. It's my cat, and he loves to sit on my lap, but he also loves to get in the way of my keyboard, too. Luckily, I'm just specking. Other Q&As, he was very actively trying to get in the way. Get in the way of my keyboard. Okay. What is this maneuver? What? Are you moving my monitors now? All right, this is just what the Q&A. Walter Cosmetic when we add pets to the game, because you know, having a little guy follow you around as you surf would actually be really fucking cute. And like a little, could you imagine a little cat with a little rocket launcher just doing little rocket jumps with you? That'd be adorable. Again, the cosmetic system and stuff like that in the future, just things that we're gonna figure out. That is an idea I literally just thought of right now. Not originally, but you know what I mean. It's like that could be something that we have. Honestly, like, will it be as rare? Oh my god, you have to unlock it by bunny hopping and surfing and shit. That would be so funny. Be like, oh, 1 in 30,000 chance every time you mount a surf ramp to get Walt my cat. He'll be in the game. I'll learn Blender, and I actually don't know what people use for texturing, but I'll learn those tools, and we got a perfect loaf. Oh, you can barely see him. You have a funny feeling someone matched your PR.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back. What do you feel about having a familiar follow you as a cosmetic, Tom?
It would have to be something that really matched my soul.
That's true.
So maybe a Honda Civic.
Okay. Okay. We could do that.
Or
an initial D crossover. Every time
or a
you
little...
start going fast, gas, gas, gas. Yeah.
I can't actually drive. I don't.
Oh,
really
that's
know what
unfortunate.
Honda
Yeah,
Civic
you'd
is.
have to get your license before you could have a.
I would say
Honda Civic.
like a. I would like a little maybe or a sense, you know,
Yeah.
something really turn people off, but not a physical thing, you know, a kind of abstract, like
representation of
a
something.
kind of. No, it wouldn't represent anything.
Oh, okay.
It would be like a like a
You have so much fur, bud.
like an unhappy marriage, but the concept put in the soul of a camel.
Oh, we got the love bites. Bring them on, Walter.
I actually love camels, to be honest. Camels are great.
Camels are pretty cool. I have not seen one in person yet. I've never been to a... I literally live in a desert region, but yeah, there's no camels here.
No, I was in Morocco, and we went out in the desert. And they're just, they're great fun. Like intelligent. I don't know. I think they're smarter than horses. Horses are a little silly.
I mean, they're in programming, so. Oh, camel and camel case.
Yes.
Camels are in programming, so.
Oh, camel's a bit weird. Is that one of the beam ones?
Is that like a Haskell like spin-off or something? I don't know.
No, there's
something like that. Functional languages. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, functional stuff is. I mean, I'd love to actually learn what function, or like use a functional language in like an actual way, because pure functions are really good. At the same time, there are too many programming languages in the world, and it doesn't matter that much.
Hold on, I got some questions in chat. How's the training been coming along? I am down to 187 pounds. So I'm losing good weight. I got like another like 15 before I'm like starting to like, mellow out and maybe like bulk up or something.
Be like, it's gonna fucking killing people.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah,
So buff, he's gonna just like tear people.
But
terrifying because I really annoy it.
No, you don't. Not really. There's more annoying things in my life. Walter, and I mean that ties into the second question. Walter can get pretty annoying sometimes. He is an orange cat, so he's got that like single brain cell sometime. But he's chill. He's very chill. Like right now he's just laying out in the hallway. He's like I
won't tear you for shreds. There's more annoying people in my life.
Yeah, like there's more annoying. I'd never hurt Walter. I was gonna say like Walter,
Oh, he's a baby. Yeah.
Yeah, Walter's a little baby. He's my little bub. Yeah, I mainly just yeah, I don't know. I don't get like angry annoyed by anything anymore because I don't speedrun anymore. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
I used to.
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
because I went through speedrunning, I just like know what inner peace looks like.
What was the worst thing for you in speedrunning?
Getting on world record pace and
Sure.
losing it due to the dumbest shit. And it's like it's
What
shit that you
was the
practice.
dumbest thing actually? Because
Just
like
miss.
we played the same game, right? Like
There's like a
you're way
million
better
things
than
that can
me.
go wrong.
Yeah,
Have, like,
it's
two
so many
speedrunners.
variables. Yeah.
What is the worst? I've shown you the video of me losing a like PB pace run on what is it? What's that? The last section of prison where
Breen?
like the Elay pod thing.
Yeah, Breen.
No,
yeah.
and where I like you can go through the wall that the pod comes through.
Yeah.
And I b-hopped through that by mistake and got stuck.
Oh, the end of prison.
I lost
Sorry.
a run.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh.
it's like
Yeah.
it's on my
You wanna-
Twitch. If you look at
You wanna
my
play some surf?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Save you.
Play mini golf, I guess.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. Let's do it. I'll give my shot at it. I'm a tier 3 surfer. I can do it. But yeah, no, I just I think it's when you're on pace and you know you can execute, but you just mess up in the most mundane way, and it costs it. And it's just like that's you spend all this time practicing, all this time doing the actual run, and you get to a point, and it's just like, what the fuck am I doing? But yeah, I like. Oh, what? Oh, okay.
Headshot 2 for me was like too stupid to like be ever that annoying. I was never good enough. It was not. Like,
yeah, it's.
I
I mean,
tried to, like,
I really like the
almost,
speed game now. Like the route is really
oh,
nice.
it's so much better, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like, but I mean, I think both of us quit rounds of time to avoid clipping with the thing, right?
Yep.
And it was just
Before.
why
Yeah.
would you play that? Yeah. Someone's asking, how's the switch to Linux go?
Ooh.
What do you want?
Okay.
You're on Fedora,
I am on
or-
Fedora Linux with KDE as my desktop, and I love it. The only thing I'm missing is Xbox Game Pass because I get it for free from work. But other than that, I'll have a Windows partition. I'll be all right. Like it's fine. I mean, I don't have a second GPU that I could use to do a VM. That would be the ideal situation because I really don't want to have to fucking shut down my computer to play Windows. But yeah, no, it's been great. Like everything that's been like weird or like funky about Linux, Windows has the exact same issues. Oh, I think I just PB'd. Let's go, guys. Fucking sounds. Anyway. Yeah, so like wait, what's this? Do I U-turn? Oh yeah, you go into the holes, right? What am I missing? Holy shit. I'm really bad at surfing. Anyway, I've been really enjoying it. I have not had any catastrophic issues. Everything that I've had issues with has either been resolved from just restarting the fucking, like, you know, the desktop environment or just straight up just doing a reboot. There are offline upgrades with Fedora, but they're not too bad. Like it does remind me of Windows, but it makes sense because yeah, critical system libraries, if it installs it. Wait, shit, I don't go this way, do I? I go down here. God fucking damn it. That's why I suck. Okay, you go down there. All right. But yeah, no, it's been really solid. Oh, I PB'd again, guys. Let's go.
Oh. I think that's me.
It is, yeah. It's just networking it to me because I'm not spectating. Oh, nice. Another PC.
So, what are you booting Windows for?
For Xbox Game Pass games. So games that I can play for free, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know. But
this thing is like I don't restart my computer very much. I'm lazy like that. I just put it asleep all the time.
Yeah.
And
so updates will pile up, but it's good to update.
Who cares? Yeah,
You might
I don't know.
eventually. I mean, there's bugs and stuff, but
Well, I do like every month, but like.
But yeah, you don't need to every day or anything. It's pretty self-contained.
I like hibernate my computer at night.
Oh, you have to land in the. Wait, why? What?
Yeah, you gotta land in the hole.
Excuse me.
Get in the hole.
Oh, you can't jump in the beginning. Okay, I was like, why? Okay. Also, that boost. Whoa.
How
that
are you
seems like
finding
way more speed.
the like desktop environment? Because
You can configure so much shit around it. Like I've configured my I could do way more.
what
I
does
think
it look
Windows
like?
you could. What was that?
I want to see a screenshot of your like desktop.
Well, it's
I haven't even
pretty
seen it.
basic, but I have first of all my taskbar on my right. Shout outs to Windows 11. It can only be on the bottom. Fuck you. Anyway,
Oh, okay. You like. Okay.
yeah, it's just customization, and then you can
Like
add
a
different
little
widgets.
gnome boy.
I need more speed. Yeah, you can add different widgets. So I have like my clock and like date and stuff on my other monitors as opposed to just on the bottom of the. So like I can like read it and like see it if I'm usually not streaming or having a full screen thing on my other monitor. Yeah, I'll have to take a picture of it. But
So
I really enjoy it. And like
found-
all of the issues that I've had have just been these minuscule things that also Windows has and people are just putting up with. So I don't
Yeah.
know. For my
Have you
use case
found-
of streaming and playing games through Steam, which if we want to talk about Valve and awesome fucking software shit they're doing, Pierre and the group behind a lot of Proton and like Linux compatibility stuff at Valve are doing God's work. DXVK in particular, we use it for momentum. That's what I'm playing on right now. It is incredible. It is just incredible how well all of these games that are otherwise just Windows only work perfectly fine. In some cases, even better.
Like Wine did so much of that work that like, I don't think it's fair to.
That's
I
fair.
mean,
Yeah, they did a lot of gaming
Valve
specific.
deserve a lot, but also, I mean, the developers of Wine have done an absurd amount,
Yeah,
and I don't think they get enough compared to Valve. But also, we should shut up Miso for being awesome when it comes to so much of DXVK.
yeah. Fuck, so close. So recapping the announcement around the keys, if you join our Discord, and you might have seen the specific word mentioned a bunch, that's just how we're keeping track of it. If you join our Discord, mention swordfish, you can get a key, and hopefully you can join our next stream next Saturday. Because we're going to be recording some stuff in multiplayer lobbies, and we just want a bunch of people. And we figured, what better way than to also give out some keys, for people that are excitedly supporting us for O10.
People that have been wanting a key for a while now. You're all getting a key at O10 anyway.
Yes.
But we're doing a fun little thing.
Shout out to fire department.
Yeah. Are you on fire?
Yeah, I think I am.
Rip. Okay.
It's hot as
I'll
balls
take it.
out, so it doesn't surprise me.
Shout out to balls. But yeah, no, join the Discord, swordfish.
Yeah.
And you'll get a key.
You get a key, and please join us next Saturday.
Drake's doing everything.
Yeah.
No, you can't. We're not going to hold it against you, but please choose along next Saturday this time. But yeah, for me with Linux, well, for one, I don't want to do any of the normal distros because I'm stupid like that, and I don't like GNOME or KDE very much.
Oh.
So if I'm gonna do Linux, I have to like fucking nerd out and do some stupid art thing that is gonna waste a bunch of time, and I shouldn't do that. But I'm gonna do that. Which,
yeah, I mean the main reason I switched is just because I just don't like the direction that Windows is going. That's the main thing, and this is my voting with my wallet.
10 years ago, 10 years ago, Microsoft was doing so much for like open source and like trying to like bring all that shit in, and like making Windows like be like an acceptable platform for developers.
Yeah.
Right, but .NET became open source and Linux compatible, and like a bunch of Microsoft stuff went open source, and then what's his face?
I can't even do the first stage, dude. I
Like-
guess I'm not a tier 3 server anymore.
Play an easy map. Oh.
Yeah, I could do that.
Well,
But then, like, oh, they're just so. Microsoft are just so utterly dislikable. Like, of course, that whole thing that they were doing 10 years ago was just to, like, bring developers in, and they
Okay,
should
blue
never
wall.
be trusted because they can't. Oh, does it work for you if you don't have CSGO?
The answer is
Oh,
no.
yeah, rip. That'd be fixed. Next update, that's fixed, thanks to Este. And me. to be fair. I deleted
Nice.
quite a bit. But Este
What textures are these?
CSGO.
CSGO.
The CSGO textures with custom VMTs. So the VMT is like, we see the VMT, but then the actual texture, you don't.
Wait, so the texture replacement is not working because of that?
Yeah, Excel's done it.
Okay.
It's fixed now. If we see a base texture that is an error texture now, we expose that in the material system. Do all the texture replacement shebang. Like it's the same like code parts essentially, which is detect first off.
Oh, it's in the top right. That's.
But yeah, I don't know. All this stuff is like, I just don't like open source. A lot of it. Just 'cause I think a lot of it's a bit crap.
That's fair.
Or like, we were talking before about like GIMP versus Photoshop and stuff, and just how crap GIMP is. And like, yeah, I really appreciate the work put into it, but it's just in terms of like an actual bit of software that people are going to use professionally.
Oh god, this map is terrible.
Just
Yeah, it's a little rough.
yeah, it
but
didn't seem very
making
good.
it.
No, but also you can b-hop this. Oh yeah, you managed it, but you can b-hop the thing you just went through.
Uh-oh.
Why are you
I
playing?
hit a wall. All right. Yeah, I guess we can do another.
I don't like this map.
Another
Yeah, it's
map.
crap.
Where am I going? Okay.
I quite
Wait,
like that
is
we
that-
still got these like glaring.
The tier filter doesn't work.
Eh.
Really?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna look at the filtering stuff soon. Partly because like we have the same function twice in a bunch of places rather than just implement like sort reverse to like a CUTA vector, which is funny because that function itself like requires some like lambda, and you can just literally just like invert.
Oh,
around.
you can sort by tier, which is okay for now. If you want to find an easy map.
Decent map. Ooh, Polytron looks sick. I'm not a tier 5 surfer yet though. Do Ivory.
Is there a
Might be
run of it? Just watch it. She'll run if there is. Let's just like watch good
I'm a good surfer. You know.
You don't want to beat this so fast. I do like this map though. I like Sid maps. This is Sid, right? This is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where am I going? Okay, I guess
It's
through
on
that.
life. I would say Sid and Thongus. What's his name? Spy Complex. Are like two mappers I really like because they're always a little bit unusual, but tend to have very
Oh,
good gameplay.
okay, a little higher of a flick.
It's also very.
But yeah, I'm just pleasantly surprised with how much shit just worked. Like all of my controllers work perfectly fine on Linux. All of my like emulation stuff that I do also work perfectly fine. Like I don't know. I guess
Nick, please like save like this, please.
Okay.
You'll take like.
Oh, it's
you're gonna,
linear.
like,
That's
claim
why.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't go that way. All right, that's fine.
But yeah, officially, like GIMP is like okay for some stuff, but frankly, Photopea is just better than GIMP for me. Like I've used both Photoshop and GIMP a lot. I would much rather use Photopea for stuff, and if I really need to, then I'll figure out GenP again. Like GIMP is just not a serious alternative to Photoshop for like raster image editing, and it really annoys me when open source people like claim that it is, and it's just not true. It just isn't. So Photopea like it's like an online site. They're trying to like shove ads in. I think uBlock Origin, you can just literally just block the element that has all the ads in. Affinity is great. Like if you're doing what I've heard from other people is that Affinity is a replacement to Photoshop. I forget, there's like different Affinity programs, but the Affinity replacement for Photoshop is genuinely a decent replacement. I was trying to use the SVG one and being a little bit annoyed by it compared to Illustrator, but I would give it another go. Like, I'm not condemning it by any means.
This is tier 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we can say, like, before we've not formed like a full LLC or whatever yet, so like I'm gonna just say on behalf of the Momentum Mod team, fuck Adobe. It's a fucking dog shit software company, and their marketing practices are horrible. And not on behalf of the Momentum Mod team. Yeah, use GemP. I don't like.
Go this way. Okay.
Me and Traz were, because me and Traz are gonna do some trailers together. Traz uses Premiere, which I do not like Premiere. I can use it if I need to. I use Resolve for video stuff. We're probably gonna do stuff together in Premiere just for pretend trailer stuff. Ugh, God. I love Resolve. Resolve is like genuinely like wow. Premiere is okay. Illustrator is good. Illustrator is a well-made program that I like. Photoshop is but GIMP it was.
It's not the best save log. Damn.
RIP. Why would one map hate elephants so much?
Maybe I can make it work. Hold on. No, I can't. I guess I'm not as good as a surfer as I thought. That's why I'm making this game.
Replay.
I want to play. What? Oh.
They didn't beat
I win. It's the end. It's the ending zone right there.
Yeah. I just want to search content.
Do bonus 3? All right, bet.
Yeah.
What?
This is probably incredibly hard.
What? Oh, okay, go out. What the fuck? Is it just a strafe check?
What the hell?
Oh.
Okay. So you're supposed to, using the speed from these two, get all the way to that red platform, or the ending? Or am I missing?
Yeah.
Meow, 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 Walter. Meow, meow,
Holy
meow.
shit.
Meow.
This is crazy.
Oh, how did I do that crossfire? There we go. Oh, no. Stubby.
You're fucked.
Yeah, I don't think I can
Here's
do
his
it.
bonus.
No, you can't. Is anyone beating it?
Let's find out. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
Some
see.
gamers. Gamers beat it.
I want to watch. Oh, wait, no.
I'll watch Chaos.
Oh, there's a third ramp. I didn't even see that.
Get bodied. I can't watch Chaos's thing because it's 2 months ago. All right, 21 seconds ago. Let's watch that. Oh, look at that UX. Beautiful. Oh, there is another ramp.
Oh, why is it showing the name?
Damn, that's sick.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, we are probably gonna have to give up with bonus sharing. It's just too hard, and no one's gonna do it. Like forever. There's too many bonuses, too many maps. KSF are doing that. fancy automated stuff, and well, Sam seemed chill with us using that. Bonus tiering.
Like, yeah, a tier on a bonus difficulty.
Right now, we have bonus tiers, and map submissions require it, and it's a bit ridiculous. So we'll probably... It's not very hard for us to account for, like, null or 0 tier bonuses. And then fill it out over time. It's interesting how we... Because, for one... We'll figure it out. We can do it. I do like the map a lot.
Fuck. How was I supposed to know? I guess I gotta go up and through. All right, so that's okay.
I almost beat bonus 3. It's not terribly hard.
Sorry, I don't have any music or anything to accompany this. Oh, okay. We go down and through the pillars now? We go through the pillars now? Huh? I'm just kidding. What? Oh. Oh.
Good map, though. I like it.
Oh, hey, my Amazon package, I think, is here. Let's go. Shoutouts to capitalism.
Oh,
He does the you not having to dox yourself instead.
What? Sorry, what? I actually didn't hear it.
A shout out to you not having to dox yourself. I'm doing it instead.
Well, to
That's
be
good.
fair, we don't have to put a address on until we LLC, but
Yeah, we'll just do email. So no.
yeah.
Tom, when are you gonna fix the ranks, the chat rank thingy? So that was ranked,
Yeah, I've
So
noticed.
that-
Yeah.
says I was ranked 6 out of 7, and I'm actually ranked 6 out of 6.
Yeah. that
Off
seems
by one
really easy.
issues, am I right? Programmers?
Yeah, it's not even a re-access. It's just me being dumb. I will look at that soon. I just need to sit down and get my local Docker setup working. I can replicate it and make sure that the problem that people are reporting is just the problem.
Oh, you can head hit against the... That's fucking cool. That's probably the world record strat, too.
That's all what surface. It's just head hit.
Head hits.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see
The
what this
second
map is
part
too,
of
too. Fucking... Okay. Alright, go... Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. Wait, that's it? Oh, let's go. Alright. I think I can beat this map. You just go over to this end platform. No? Okay. Okay. Huh? Where do you go? Down? Do I go... Okay, hold on. So there's a ramp down there. How do I get to that ramp?
Go down.
Just down here? Oh, nope. Teleporter. I'll beat this map. I swear. So... Oh. Oh. Nice.
I don't know why you wouldn't think that would be where you go, to be honest.
Cool. Cool.
That is a very nice map.
Beautiful map. Now that I know where to go. Go up. Go down. I got it. Let's actually beat it. Prove my worth. Yeah, I have figured out the perishable situation. It's just laziness on the end of the delivery people delivering it. So, yeah, don't know if there's too much I can do about it other than just keep complaining about it until they get it through. But there's no real solution to it. They're just gonna keep doing it until I guess they get told not to.
Al, you've got a lot of gold coming in.
Yeah, what's up, Al? I'm sorry about the situation. We will play. We actually did play some defrag earlier. Oh no. Oh, okay. It's enough speed. Let's go. Look at that. For oh no! Shit! Ran out of mouse. Ran out of mouse pad space.
Rip.
God damn it!
Gotta get a ton mine.
Damn it!
Oh.
How many tusks would have to be poached? Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them,
No
maybe.
I
Yeah.
don't think there's enough elephants.
Don't know
Elephants
how
is
Sid
the-
got all of them, but
I love an elephant. Just a task.
yeah, just a task.
Yeah, no, they're really good at task run of OIT. A lot of. They found was that skip outside of?
Shout out Temple early.
Yeah. No, those were found by elephants.
I knew it.
Yeah.
They're very smart.
It's fuzzing mostly though. Fuzz. But no, yeah, elephants are really weird. There's you know, the Greeks going at like Alexander and the Macedonians and stuff going out eastward. First encountered elephants and well, I think the first battle that they basically retreated because they were like, what the fuck is an elephant? And they were just baffled by it. I think they then won.
Yeah.
So whatever.
I think all elephants should win every fight they enter. That'd be cool.
Well, they're very confusing. Loxy, for instance, like we're trying to get used to cow.
Oh yeah.
Like, cows are just a bit. So like a dog that's never seen a cow before, they're fucking mental. They're just
yeah. Oh, no.
massive,
Oh,
smelly.
wait. Can I save it?
Things.
No. Lost too much speed. Oh, I'm just gonna take the shortcut. 100 momentum man versus elephant. That's basically what's gonna happen next Saturday.
No, it's not because Momentum Man is dead, and so it would be one elephant trolling through corpses.
That's true.
Like, the guy's been dead for so long now that.
That's actually, yeah, that's true. When people come in and say Momentum Mod is dead, they're actually mispronouncing Momentum Man. Momentum Man has been dead for a long time, but the game is still, coming out.
Which is weird because I don't even understand how he died. Which was
We have to follow in his steps. That's gonna be the campaign.
Well, you wouldn't want to follow too closely because I mean it was a very. Yeah, but Jacko, other times in chat aren't showing it. We will do it, but it's different networking code and.
Yeah, just a message that needs to be networked.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll have some settings around it. We could do it where it's like, oh, only like friends or whatever.
The new chat messaging is very nice because we're using new events, which are good.
Bring me to the end. Nice 360. Let's go.
Did you win?
I did. Ranked 20 out of 25.
I beat you by half a second.
Oh, damn. I'm a surfer. I can do it. Just take us a sec.
I don't think we're gonna do tabs because I don't want you interacting with chat with mouth too much. We'll do filters for sure. I'm not sure what. I think if it becomes a point where
the tabs would be filters though. It would just only show those messages, if that makes sense. So like you would have a filter for like time status message.
I guess so. I just think
lobby join leave stuff like or lobby message like status.
I'm just not sure if that's actually a good system. Like, do you want to only be seeing like times then? Or... I don't know. I guess I have never played FFXIV Final Fantasy 14. Ooh.
I beat Eon's last stream. Let's do sticky jump. What have I not beaten for sticky jump? Oh wow, we only have 2
What
maps.
about yeah, we need more sticky jump maps.
That's fair. We'll get them. Hello, Walter. Are you gonna beat a sticky jump map too?
Ugh. Holy fucking hell.
Walter,
Not left up.
what? He's just rolling around right now. Walter, what are you doing? Huh? He's like, he knew he was gonna get in trouble if he went there. So he went under my desk, waited for me to like kind of push him out of the way. Oh yeah, look at that! Look at that status indicator right there saying jump. Whoa, the technology is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I did that. Yeah.
Thank you for doing that.
Do the grenades have explosions? Or like particle effects?
The grenade? Yeah, the sticky bomb.
Yeah, the sticky bomb. I'm not
Also,
saying
Nick, you're not beating this map.
Never say never.
You won't.
SJ
Like
explosion enable 1. It's not showing.
That's weird. Do you have like a custom folder or something? Might, I don't know. Shown for me. Maybe it's we only added it for Linux.
I'm really enjoying the swordfish messages. This is great.
I have random weird issues with particles.
Walter, stop, bub. You're being so silly. Come here. Come here.
Nick, why don't you play
Well,
some A-hop maps?
I played Castle last time. That was pretty good.
Canals. Let's see some canals. Come on, show us your skills.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna play B-hop canals.
Yeah, we shouldn't have water.
Oh wait, yeah, we don't have A-hop canals. Okay.
A-hop canals have water, which I don't think it matters that much.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
depends. Like you have a lot of doing what is that? 07, like the tunnel.
Wee! Alright, sorry. Just digging around. I'm digging around.
I can't even play with you because of the tick rate. I hate it. Can't play it.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're so fast.
So fast.
Nick's good at this. Got the muscle memory.
Eh.
Never leaves
Sometimes
you.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it's on your speed control shot.
Yeah, that's something I'll work on. Ow.
Making a really fancy muffin right now. I'm really enjoying it. I was gonna eat this after the Q&A, but
What kind of muffin? Like what flavor?
oh, it's well, it's from
Oh.
it's a Morrison's fresh cream vanilla flavored muffin.
French
fresh-
cream?
Fresh cream.
Fresh cream.
As
Hell
opposed
yeah.
to, like really old, like sickly cream.
Yeah. Like foot
That's quite
fungus
good.
cream or something, yeah. Better than that.
Yeah, when you're also like from the right feet, fine.
Yeah, right? You know? The right spice.
Yeah. But Nick, you don't need to do that.
I missed.
I'm like a couple second delay, so I have to figure out when you say you missed.
I just can't help myself. I go so fast.
Yeah, split sound we'll work on as
It's a work in progress. A lot of sounds are.
Yeah. a lot of the new stuff, animal stuff.
Oh,
If people hate it and animals not around, we'll just revert back. But right now, I
Crash?
don't like the
Question mark?
huffiness. Oh shit! No, you.
Oh,
Well, yeah. Sorry, this is
we're back.
the crash. Or it's really it's a slowdown. I've reported this. There's something I think it's clustered related.
It might be, because that was just, it just straight up took a like dump on the game. Nothing. Oh yeah, bad set local origin on physics shadow clone. We have some weird shit with physics prop. They're also like constantly activating. I don't know what fucking engine refactor we pulled in that did this shit, but
No,
it's
this
not
is, I
clustered.
think we need to yell it. Oh, okay.
I don't think it is. It's the same thing with the ragdoll at the start, constantly making noise. Uh-oh.
Well, the thing with our stuff is it's just hard to bisect as well. Like, guess we can.
Yeah, it's just also, it was our separated branch, and the fact that we weren't doing any game, like, releases. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Can I have to ramp off of this? I could do it. Hold on. It's hard, but I can do it.
Wait, can't you crouch jump? You can.
I don't need to. Crouch jumping. Oh, yeah, also, yeah, the depth of the flashlights. I don't know, that might be
I want to say that. Oh, the helicopter spawning.
Oh, yeah, the helicopter is the issue.
This this sounds like something that is a regression from Strata stuff. Again, we get so much from other Strata devs. Like, we're not. It is annoying there's regressions to momentum, but at the same time we get so much out of them.
Oh yeah, like, no, I'm not complaining. We'll figure it out. It always gets figured out. It's just a matter of finding it and then reporting it, and then prioritizing
it. Is ridiculous how much we can skip on this, but...
Well, the B-hop version, you can just... Oh, that's solid. I forgot. The B-hop version, you can just go up here, right?
Yeah, hit a fence, yeah.
The fence is my friend. Well, can't go up there anymore. Guess we gotta do it the old-fashioned way.
I do think, like, this is genuinely the best part of HL2 speedrunning.
Yeah.
Including, like, at 1, up 2. And this is, like, the
same spot, I think.
Pinnacle of it.
Do we get posts? See what triggers over here.
Because, like, you think about, like, HL2 before boatless. And it was a way worse run.
Oh, yeah, no, boatless made it...
After boatless, and then clip. It just completely changed the game. And then, obviously, void clip. Oh, no, void clip happened. Then people stopped doing it, and then quick clip.
I don't even see a trigger where the game lags.
Okay, so it might be clustered then, or it's something in the like, was it?
Well, it could be like a bizleaf thing.
It seems to lag enough that I would genuinely just like pause in a debugger.
Yeah, if it lags consistently, yeah.
Oh. And I mean vprof might have it as well. Like, don't underestimate Tracy. Stuff like Tracy is really, really good. Have you used Tracy, Panzer?
Have I used what?
Tracy.
What is that?
Profiling. And it's
No,
like good profiling. There's stuff on the Strata wiki.
Oh, cool.
It's very easy. It's basically just an executable we have in the like dev tools folder, and you launch the game. It's like,
oh, got it at the end of this tunnel too. Yeah, it is something with Visleaves, because yeah, it's like it must be building like clusters or something.
Yeah.
Oh, and then again afterwards.
Yeah, but that's what I would do. Like, I would just look at that, literally just pause pause the debugger in the middle of that and just see where it's doing.
Oh, and now it's just consistently doing it. So yeah, just go to the edge of the map, or it's like where near the end of the map, canals 07 or. Oh no, this is way later. This is canals like 13.
So, is clustered gonna be?
I don't know if it's clustered yet. It could be the myriad of other.
Yeah. For sure.
Other things we... Ooh, no. Barely not high enough. Dang.
Oh, you missed him.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I think we... This, I think we really should look at, and if you have time, then. But again, like, debugger plus Tracy gives you a lot. And once you can iron it out, or like nail down like roughly what the issue is, like let other people know. It's like, yeah, it seems like
At least my replay goes still work.
the little guy now. Yeah, I don't know. For A-Hop, I do think it is better as a third than a better, because you don't have the damage, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But like a lot of the stuff are like doing this really fast, right? It's coming out that tunnel, not colliding with just random shite. Seven. Baby. Commando 7 for me will still always be like the pinnacle of movie.
Who put that log there? Who put that cement thing there? Who put that other cement thing?
Nick,
who built this
at
canal?
some point you're gonna have to stop blaming the architect.
Who put this amount of speed in my hands? Haha, I didn't miss this time. Let's go.
Especially with like nowadays, we could do the dam closing stuff.
Alright, here we go. Freeze my game, baby. Consistently. Very consistently. Interesting. Well, we have reproducible steps to do it, so we're gonna look into it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I forgot about. We got rid of a lot of invisible walls. Oops. All right, we're good. We're back on track.
I'm a few seconds behind, but that's very funny.
Yeah, that's what you do in the run.
You remember the boat launch thing you had to do?
Yeah.
There was a boat that you had to there was a pixel setup, right?
Yes, for the tunnel.
And it was like below this little boat guy, and then there was like a little triangle you had to look at. And it sucked.
Forgot you can go
It was
there.
so inconsistent and like just.
For boat clip or gate clip?
No. For the getting through like the massive goo section.
Yeah.
Like there was this. It wasn't just like the
all of that is open.
thing you had to look at, but it was like you had to do like just the right kind of scroll pattern to like get a. Because like you had to go like over a bump and then get like just right boost, and it was so inconsistent, and it was just And then people finally figured out like you can just fucking
send it with some saves.
Through it at launch. Yeah, you just use saves file, and it just like you have so much
different era, being safe versus saving.
Yeah.
I like the floating boat before the finale section where you fight the helicopter.
Oh yeah. Oh.
It's I think such a funny game and like
Embellis was originally gonna make this, and in their version they have you actually start, or wait no, is it in this one? Hold on, let me see.
No, this is Ninja's thing, which is
the boat's there, but if you press E on it, it does like an anime meme, which is really funny.
Oh my god, yeah, Embellis lost
really,
the file for this map.
Yeah, it was really good though. So
yeah,
that would be if we ever revisit these maps, spruce them up, just re-add that at least. All right, here we go. Freeze my game 3 times in a row, please. 1.
The map limit stuff is huge.
Yes.
Bellis never needs to do anything like that much to get it working. So
2. Interesting that it takes like a second before it does it again. I wonder what that is.
Yeah, I genuinely just want to hit that in a debugger. See.
And
what.
3. Can I make it to that ledge? We'll find out. I don't know. I don't remember what my what my trajectory was, but whatever.
Shout out to your suggestion.
My trajectory is pretty common. Oh, lost some time there. Yikes.
What does that mean?
Oh. Okay. Oh no, you gotta jump across the like flux capacitor or whatever that is. No, transformer. That's it. Or is that? It's a really huge one. So, all right, easy. Didn't submit because of fucking lag, probably. I don't know, actually, but okay.
Did you get it? What did it say? Okay.
Bad request.
Yeah,
Error 500.
Ah.
And it
Yeah,
failed
I love
Discord
it.
engage
Yeah.
turn 4.
I wanted to see.
But your run session was invalid, so something happened.
Dang.
I think at the beginning of the run, like it just didn't start.
Yeah, we might just really weaken all the validation stuff there.
Yeah. Can you scroll up and look at the first error for run sessions?
Oh, yeah. The first one didn't submit because the replay data was out of date.
What? Replay data out of sync?
Out of sync, that's what I meant. With
Okay.
submission.
Make sure that's recorded or.
I mean, it was probably coming from the game freezing, right?
No, that happens when you start your running. Your run, like the run submission.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, if you can't create a run session, then you just get all those invalid session errors.
Oh, all right. Well, were there any more questions that we missed, perhaps? Or any other questions that people had? Because otherwise, I need to go eat and do some chores. But, yeah, you know.
I can't hit the lag.
Look at him go. I love the fading when you get close to it. That's so good. It's done so well.
But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Slidey's
We're heading off.
Yeah.
The swordfish is the password. This time, well, no, before this time next week.
Yes.
So we're going to be doing, well, current time will be about 3.5 hours before now. So, what time is that for LA time, Nick?
I put it in for 1 p.m. PST to 2:30 because we're not gonna spend that long. It's just gonna be a little.
Is that normally when we do the?
2:30 is when we do the. Oh yeah. That's when we start the Q&A. Yeah, 1 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. The Q&A start time then, and we'll just ask people.
Yeah, please help us out. Get us some awesome multiplayer footage. And enjoy the game with your key. And yeah, I mean, O10's coming, so if you don't get in, again, you will get into the game when we actually release O10. Because that's what O10's all about, baby. Where am I going? To the oil fields. Away! Oh. I yearn for the oil fields. As all American. Yeah, I know, right? About the There Will Be Blood this shit. That's my boy.
I couldn't get the Vizsleeves thing.
You couldn't get it to freeze? Maybe it's Linux only.
No, I couldn't. No, I've seen others.
Or it's already fixed.
Panzer, you need to get it in debug. I want to see it.
What?
Get it in debug and then break. Like, literally just like hit your debugger pause, like when it's froze.
Okay.
Like that surely has to give a lot of info because I reckon there's just something that.
Yeah,
Like,
something that's generating. I don't know
some
what would take so
enormous
long,
amount.
but here we go. Ooh, yeah, it's so consistent. All right.
VVVVYZ.
I reported the
Yeah,
issue on the playtest channel.
Yeah, but what would be most helpful is if you can see where it is in the stack.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and close up the stream. I got some stuff I gotta go do.
I am
but...
so.
All right. Thank you all so much. Oh, and thank you VVY for the positive comments there. We're very excited to get it in everyone's hands and just see how you guys enjoy it. And not enjoy it in terms of bugs and stuff. So we'll be,
But that'll be fine. Yeah, but we are genuinely close, and yeah, swordfish.
That's gonna be our thumbnail. It's just a picture of a swordfish from RuneScape.
Oh my god, it should. That's it. Oh my god, every Q&A, like, I get stressed out, being like, what's
gonna be the thumbnail?
We can't do something if we ever do something really generic. I feel bad about it because it's like
we got to do the Digital Foundry like shocked like nerd faces.
But like
like the Xbox runs at this FPS. What?
Anyway.
Yeah. But we will see you next Saturday. For those swordfish enjoyers out there,
it will be quite short. We'll mainly just be fucking around in the lobby for a bit, but it'll be fun.
And we'll ideally get a build out that also increases the maximum that a hosted lobby can do, because that should not be limited to 24. Map lobbies absolutely, map lobbies should be, but hosted lobbies should probably go up to like 64 or at least.
64,
something like that. Something to match, one to one.
We can bring it down if it's an issue, but it's not something that should be prematurely put low like that. That's silly.
Yeah. So, all right, cool.
We'll do that, and then that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to next time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. So it'll be a nice 4th of July celebration thing. So as well, we'll send off some fireworks in my apartment. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take it easy. See you all next Saturday as well. And bye-bye.